Hi guys, and let's get into it already. So welcome to the What's Team Fortress Overwatch Pugs rather. So this is an SG community here, and again we are going to be guesting on. We will have a number of casters from their community as the first fight already going on as we get started with the stream. Seal already on that Brigitte, gonna push on in, and the advance from Team Aquarium here gonna be an interesting composition, running the floats, the flying goats, the 3-3 composition with the Winston out in front. So as we are getting on in the game was already starting as we were gonna try to start the stream up. Looks like we're gonna get a pause first. A few technical issues are gonna give us some time to regroup. So yeah, hello guys and welcome. Camera a little off center, but we should be ready to go. Thank you for the follow a while ago from Ryan Limke, and welcome guys. Today I will be joined by a number of co-casters including Loading. Gonna have Yuri's as well if ever, maybe even Ziggy. So we'll see who's gonna be online in the later one. What is happening? What is happening here? I guess my oh no, someone broke their bind there. Fly having some troubles with his keyboard, so hopefully we can see him actually play his diva to the highest extent that he can do. So a quick little intro to everyone. WTF Overwatch, or What's Team Fortress Overwatch Pugs, is an SG community catered to providing a high tier pug experience. Here for Aquarium, gonna be Little Rax on that Zarya, Karahana gonna be on that Winston as well. So let's go back into the game and let's go into the action. The red team already gonna be able to get the initial capture. Akame though gonna dash into the backline, but Fast and Furious might struggle against the floats composition here. The 3-3 way strong against the Genji, and even the Torbjorn, a very interesting comp here from Fast and Furious, but they might be a little furious for themselves for actually playing this, as here comes the red squad. They're gonna go for the push, deciding to want the spawn cap, and Aquarium just heavily in control in this atmosphere. Oh, Sisa gets solo grab right there. Little Rax with that takedown that might be a little personal, and we are gonna get the spicy juice already at the start of the stream. So just comparing the two compositions between each other, a Genji Torbjorn pairing might pale in comparison against the 3-3. And the problem with Swift, he has a good idea with that Molten Core to try and burn up all the armor, but those heroes from the red squad is way too mobile. Some Shock doesn't get too much. Xenofly does provide an opening, and the Comet trying to commit. But Legend instead gonna be out into the left hand side, dueling against Little Rax. Zara getting some good ult charge a long way, but there's the focus fire, a good dive, and the Kame gets that takedown with some help from Legend. As Azure now is now popping the trance, but still Seal will fall. This is looking good here for Fast and Furious. The coordination pretty on point so far. Sambar now from FFD, and Yui with a self-destruct there on the CISO as well. Aquarium right now gonna duel against Xenofly, who's gonna fly on out instead, playing to his namesake. And even in the face of all that, Fast and Furious still struggling to get to the point. Now the two divas having a duel, Swift out in front, and you can never underestimate the damage potential of the Torbjorn, as there's a self-destruct. The Brig and the Zarya just able to charge that up instead of getting taken down. Overtime has been popped, and Aquarium at that 99% so far. Akame though, Dragon Blade coming on out, gets a nano boost as well, looking to get some swings, but gets stunned up. Seal is there, Fire Grenade in full effect, and the Genji gets that takedown onto the Brig. Biotics on the other hand gets rid of FFD. Fast and Furious getting the control on back, and that was way too close for comfort. They were forced to use the Nano Blade in that fight, the only win condition they have in their arsenal. They're gonna try to rely on the Primal as well as the Trance to keep them into the next one. But look at this, a swap already from Aquarium to go with a Wrecking Ball for Karahana. Oh, deciding to back on out of it. And I feel like Aquarium does have the advantage here in terms of comp. If they can get a dive on in onto the Torb, onto the Genji, it's gonna be really easy pickings for the Winston and the Diva. Now there's the speed boost to allow the Winston and Diva to not use their mobility. There's the grab also onto the right hand side. Transcendence though is used in response. Gonna be a dive back, and gonna be a counter chance here from Azure. Looks like we're gonna be eclipsing in the eye of the Azure. There's a self-destruct knife now all the way to the backline, and Yui gets a kill onto Biotics. Looks like the Zenyatta gonna need some service after that one. Fast and Furious looking to get a kill though, and there's a Nano Wisdom out in front. Focus fire onto the Brig, and Seal gonna get the seal of that instead. Season and Kame right now with 2 so far. The blue squad getting control of this, but there's a push on in. The red team congregated by the center. Swift gonna fall. Sambar now here from Yuri's, and Yui now gonna get that takedown onto Legend as well. Nakame though gonna go for the Desperation Blade. Can be a hero. No, he's gonna be a 0 instead. Karahana gets the zap, and overtime has been popped. Aquarium still looking to get in control of this, but can Fast and Furious actually get the trade on back? Xenofly all the way to the side, getting D-Mech right now. It's gonna be an unfortunate time here for Xenofly. Looks like he's gonna ride or die, and he's gonna die instead. So stay centered there, going the way of Aquarium in a very fast start here in our WTF Pugs. I was honestly not expecting too much action at the start, but looks like we are gonna go in for a high octane game as soon as the gates come on out. So let's go with the same mindset, go with the competitive spirit these players have, and let's get into the action. So Aquarium gonna decide to switch things over. Gonna be a Reinhardt, no, never mind. Gonna be a Zarya here for Karahana. Lirak's gonna be on that Winston instead, but more or less the same composition with the 3-3. On the other hand, here we go with Fast and Furious. Gonna decide to play the GOATs. There'll be a 3-3 with a Zen. And I like the new and improved 3-3. I like seeing the Zenyatta here to be a more of a focus pick kind of composition over something about sustain. So Fast and Furious really playing to their namesake, looking to those Fast and Furious kills. The Brigitte now discorded up. There's that pocket onto Legend, and Swift gonna get that takedown onto FFT. The two Briggs getting picks for one apiece. Lorax though into the backline, and Ciso gonna be in a spot of trouble. Xenofly now getting D-Mech. Aquarium looking to reform by the point. And this is gonna be a good spot here for Aquarium. They get the capture first because they have a more mobile comp. Yui gonna drop one down, get the med pack, double rallies come on out, and Seal and Swift just evening out the odds. Looks like neither team gonna have the ult advantage into this next coming fight. Not gonna have the health advantage as well. Here comes a jump on in now. The Discord Orb onto that Winston. There might be some focus fire here. Xenofly though getting in position. Here comes Ciso as well. And there's a chance right now. Graviton Surge into the center of it. Looks like it's gonna be Eye of the Storm here. As here comes Fast and Furious. Gonna get that kill onto Yui. Xenofly now looking for another target. Spots out the Lucio. But we have a grab here. Just sucking in the blue team. Transcendence now coming on out from Biotics. And he's gonna be able to keep everyone alive. Xenofly though, here comes the big bomb, and it gets absolutely nothing. Unfortunate there for Xenofly. Good angle, but no targets. The Brig getting the shield in time as well. So we have rallies right now, and there's a Earth Shatter from Legend. Doesn't get too much, just slams into the floor a la XUC, but apparently he's not gonna get the welcome to the jungle in this one. 3 kills right now here for the Red Squad, and again they are in heavy control. Their 3-3 composition has been so stellar. They have known how to play with each other quite well, and Fast and Furious only scratching their heads on what to do. They have tried to play a different kind of main tank here, but they are gonna decide to switch on over to Winston as well. So we will see balloons now as both teams gonna play the floats, but Aquarium does have ult control, have ult economy advantage, and have map control as they're gonna go for the push all the way in. Seal playing very aggressively, and that gets a seal of my approval. Lorax though still staying on by the doorways there. Xenofly now onto the left-hand side. Looks like Fast and Furious is trying to segregate and dissipate the close ball combination formation from Aquarium. But a Sandbar here from FFT keeps everyone in the fight. Lorax trying to charge up that Whole Hog. The action just going on here by the spawn point, and no one dying as of yet. Seal though on the way to the left-hand side, getting booped around by Ciso. Fast and Furious gonna go for the push, but the Lucian doesn't get the wall right in time, and the blue team can't even make it to the point. So yeah, map number 3 here. A 2-0 advantage for Aquarium. Looks like we're gonna get a good charge tonight here from the fish tank, as we will see Aquarium stick with that floats combination. Azure and Yui now gonna be the front line with the Winston and the Diva. An interesting note, Karahana has been flexing around, just trying to show everyone his muscles, his game in a number of aspects of heroes, as Seal gonna be on that Zarya instead. On the other hand here for Fast and Furious, Akame gonna be that Winston. Xenofly of course on his Diva, Legend on that Zarya. And the good thing about Fast and Furious, they have a number of players who are really good at what they play. You can see Swift, Ciso, Xenofly, Kame, Legend, Biotics, all players of a number of high tier teams in the SG region, in the C region, but it just hasn't been able to click, unlike the squad of Aquarium. But this might be the start of something new. It might feel right to be here with you and everyone else. Yui gonna get D-Mech and taken down by CISO. That's gonna be a really good capture there by Fast and Furious. Finally, gonna be able to get the initial capture here. Looking good so far. Akame even ready with the Primal Rage. And looks like they are gonna try to maybe get the reverse sweep in this one, as they are down 0-2, but they already get the 1-number advantage as Legendary gets the kill onto FFD. Akame looking to focus fire onto Azure, but the healing, the top up from both the Zen and the Brig pretty on point. A rally now coming on out. Karahana gonna decide to go for the push. Aquarium looking for a target, but it's gonna be the Winston struggling to actually get some focus fire done. The Arbiton Surge now coming on out, and there's the big bomb. Just like the highlight, there is gonna be a D-Mech onto Yui. Good Primal Rage from Azure to stay alive, and the Winston now rampaging, but this might be one uprising that will be quelled. Legendary getting that takedown, gets 2 kills in that last one. Fast and Furious finally playing. Looks like this isn't gonna be a Tokyo Drift spin-off. This is gonna be the real deal right here. But anyway, we have Azure now, Akame rather, up on top, just looking to get to zap. That's a good way to maximize the ult charge you get for the Winston. Just be in a perch where you actually aren't gonna get hurt much and just zap the opponents as much as possible. Swift though, isolated, gonna get taken down, and the Brigitte, they're just staying way too long in the front line. Seeing the Fly right now dueling against Lil Rax, but there's the good peel back, and that's gonna be the takedown for the Zen. Good communication there from Aquarium. They were able to coordinate as soon as possible. Just came onto that Zenyatta. What the hell is that? It's scary. But 3 kills here for Aquarium so far, and they're gonna be able to get the flip. Rally now coming on out here from Karahana, and Aquarium looking to get in position to try and give the opponents a taste of their own medicine. Fast and Furious now gonna having to play it in the slow lane. There might be speed limit violation here, as here comes the blue squad just taking it slow and steady. You always can change the tempo in the game, and Fast and Furious right now just gonna be the opposite of what they are. But there's the Graviton Surge, and here comes the focus fire. Fly with a bomb in the middle, and there's the takedown onto Azure. Good chance though coming out from Lil Rax to keep everyone else alive. Yui right now gonna get D-Mech, so we will see if the Baby Diva can get some kills. Lil Rax versus Akame, and Akame actually struggling to get this kill. A soundbar though from FFD to keep the contest going. Aquarium trying to stall this up as much as possible. Will it actually work out in their favor, as Aquarium now just dancing onto the point. Akame and CISO do get 2. Fast and Furious forced to go to the backline, and there's the punch. Azure getting the environmental kill onto CISO. He's looking for another target, but he's getting focused down so heavily by the damage. Look at how much energy Legend actually has. 80 energy here, just zapping down Yui. The Baby Diva now out of the mech, and Legend gonna get that takedown. So far so good here for Fast and Furious. They are gonna get the flip again, and they are close to the 90th percentile. So just one last clash here coming on out from the red squad. Karahana though might be able to lead the charge. Aquarium now gonna decide to have a shark exhibit here, and there's a Graviton Surge though to keep everyone in. It is gonna be a fence right now. A Graviton Surge and the sound barrier now from Biotics and Legend, but no one falling for the red team. We still have a congregation here on the point, and Yui finally gets that kill onto Biotics. Self-destruct is there, but doesn't get much. A focus on the CISO, and there's the takedown, and here comes Aquarium. Looks like they're gonna be able to get the flick. Akame though hopping around, gonna try to get the bunny hop on in, but Seal now doesn't get those 2 kills along the way. An even better flip here from Aquarium. The biggest problem there for the side of Fast and Furious, they weren't able to actually pick a target. There were many targets that were isolated there for Aquarium, but none of them got the focus fire that the blue squad needed. But anyway, here comes Fast and Furious right now with Biotics keeping the tempo going. Akame, of course, out in front. Here comes a push on in. Akame now looking to go for a jump, but has to be a good grab right here. And there's the self-destruct, the biggest bomb of them all. And it'll only get 1, unfortunately. That looked pretty good, but good movement from the defense now trying to be able to go for the push on in. Yui going to get 2 along the way. That was a huge bomb there to keep the momentum onto Aquarium's side. But there's the grab and the surge. Can anyone from Fast and Furious actually sneak on past? Will it be enough? Yes, it is. Someone at the point. It's the Lucio. Biotics right now playing objective with Akame getting the corral. But there's the takedown now onto Lyrax, and Swift just getting the first kill. Yui with another kill. Oh, the red team now didn't get 2. A 2 for 1 so far. Numbers advantage on the defense, and they're just trying to keep this up. But that's a huge pick there from Swift. Never mind. Seal gonna get the counter kill. Graviton Surge coming on out. And at the end of it, Aquarium able to take it 3-0. That honestly looked like a match where Fast and Furious could have been able to start off that reverse sweep, but unfortunately for them, Aquarium able to get their form in time. Seal gaining the play of the game on his Brig as well on City Center here. I feel like the biggest story of the game was Aquarium already started the tempo of at the start of the match strong. Like the biggest thing they did, they were able to take advantage of a small technical problem there from Fast and Furious. Also, Aquarium's chemistry was pretty on point. Even for a Pug system, they were able to play so coordinated, and I love the flexing coming out from Kanahana. Yeah, that's gonna be our game number 1. I forgot that I am the one streaming here. But yeah, so welcome guys. Another good game there coming out from the What's Team Fortress community. So we'll see who's gonna be in here to go for the cast into the next coming games. I believe today my partner is gonna be loading here from the What's Team Fortress community. So whenever you're ready, man, just feel free to drop on in.
Oh, okay.
Hello, welcome. So, loading, don't forget, we are live here on the Twitch. Actually, I haven't been checking out the chat, but welcome. So, loading, what's your experience in casting for Overwatch?
This is my first time actually officially casting. I've tried casting over certain contenders matches in certain regions, but it doesn't really hold the same experience as casting one from your own region, where you are actually familiar with these players, these play styles that you have grown to actually.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's a little more of a community base. So the biggest thing that's different about like trying to rebroadcast or trying to do VOD reviews is it's a little more personal. You can actually relate to the players. These are people you not only see in the ladder but see in the Discord, and it's a lot more fun because one, it gives you some funny clips to show around. You can see sometimes in the clips you just get something posted and everyone has a laugh, so that's really good when you can have a broadcast like this. And of course, if you give a casting experience that matches the play of the games. So yeah, welcome here to Loading. Always a pleasure to have someone new, someone who wants to volunteer and be willing to actually, you know, broadcast their own voice in the SEA region. So we will be having him into the next coming games. So we'll just be waiting on the captains right here. So Loading, I have a question for you. How was your how did that match go for you? How did you what did you think about that game in Oasis?
Well, I felt that Fast and Furious, the first round, the top pick didn't really work out for them. They tried adapting to the goats there, but Aquarium, they just had better synergy, like you said, picking up win after win. After the first point and second, it looked like Aquarium was just running away with it, despite Fast and Furious having some good moments on the third point. It looked like Aquarium just had better synergy, better out economy, and that is really what is important in GOATs.
Yeah, it's just for the red side back then, Aquarium really having their communication on point. And the biggest thing about GOATs is simple math, guys. When you're playing GOATs, it's really a tug of war. It's equal strength at the start, but the moment you get the momentum to swing your favor, it's just a lot easier to just keep pulling on that rope. And the biggest thing for you to get that momentum would be to actually focus down on the target. When your whole team focuses down on one target, they die 6 times faster than usual. That is just basic math right there. But we are now gonna move. Yeah, go ahead.
Especially with the Discord that they are opting to run the Zenyatta instead of the normal Moira. So this Discord op actually enables this focus fire much easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty about having the Zen. It's a lot less about keeping the fight going, but more about ending the fight early. Very, very good point here from Loading. So just put his name right there on the top right. And as I was gonna say, we are gonna be moving on to map number 2. Gonna be Lijiang Tower. Start things off on Gardens. Gonna be 2 captains here. Gonna be Legend on the red side and Azure on the blue side. So what can you tell me about these 2 teams, Loading? Like,
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they actually pick on this point. This point is actually known for being a more goats composition map, but with the high airbox here, Infamous might be opting to run to the far right.
yeah, maybe, because we do see Longan right here on the red side. Going to be playing the 3-3 comp. Going to be Karahana on that Reinhardt. So pretty standard stuff. On the other hand, we see a Pharah from Infamous. So Team Doge going to actually be playing a interesting 3-1-2 combination. Personally, I do not like the 3-1-2 too much. I feel like having two supports to sustain 3 tanks is a bit of a struggle. And there you see already, Legend gonna get that first kill. Looks like the red team already looking to go for the control. Little Rax though is gonna be able to get a trade on back, but Doge struggling to actually keep the momentum and the foothold onto the point.
Well, Racer Boy just fell really quickly there without the help of his Zarya or Brigitte and this weird 3-1-2 composition that they are running here. So Karahana does have the edge in terms of Ryan versus Ryan here.
So for now, this is gonna be Doge trying to put on the pressure. This is actually pretty good for Doge because they have forced, or just for the hubris of Longan, they actually pushed at the bridge. So this is gonna be an opening for Infamous, and he's close to the rocket barrage already. He's flying around on the point. Racer Boy racing on in, gets that kill onto the opposing Reinhardt, and Doge actually in control. Here comes a Contesto from Fly. Can he actually make a difference? Looks like he's gonna go for the self-destruct shard, but he's gonna get DMAC along the way.
It was quite careless from Longan pushing up to the bridge here when you know that your opponents are running this mobile 3-1-2 composition with that Hammond here. The Hammond actually got two book kills, I believe, onto Longan here, so that was extremely careless from Longan.
Yeah, a little too much hubris right there, just overextending, especially in a composition that's more of a bunch of grapes rather than individual aspects. Doge right now keeping on the pressure. There's a jump from Lirax, and that's a really good barrier position because he is gonna allow Infamous to hide behind it. Gonna get the rocket barrage, but the rocket barrage there a little too late to actually make the impact, but still Doge in control. A 2-for-1 so far. The only casualty, the wrecking ball for the side of Doge, keeping an eye on the sky. Infamous just making it rain. Lirax though with another kill, and he's in the thick of things. Gonna pop the primal, and he's gonna go for the beatdown now, looking to push Biotics to the other side. Almost gets stunned into the pond, but there's a self-destruct into the air. It gets absolutely nothing. We do have Fly now getting the mech on back, and a soft reset here for both teams.
The Hammond pick here from Akame is actually paying off, splitting the 3-3 goats composition here with Longan not playing really close together.
So we have Longan right now gonna start things off with a sound barrier. Shatter though coming on out. Oh, Karahana gonna get the shatter past the shield. A 1-for-2 though. Good sound barrier there from Azure. And we have Lorax now leading the charge. A Grafton surge though from Legend to keep him pinned. Looks like the Winston not gonna be caged any longer. There's a jump on in, and Infamous gonna get a 1-for-1 trade before he falls. Doge though ready to go for the rotation. Has the mines available. Hits the pole and struggling to actually make the impact here onto the Reinhardt. Lorax making a mistake. Gonna drop on down mines right now to get the space Doge needs, and this is gonna be Akame looking for a target or two, but another boost this time, and Karahana, an absolute hero, running past the mines, hits them with his head, and Longan looking to try and force things out. Can they actually make it here? As Longan right now still staying on. Overtime is there. Fly getting one, looking for a target. There's a fast strike from Kanahana. The two Reinhardts meeting in pitch combat. Lirax though gonna pop the primal, and he's looking for an environmental or two. Doge just keeping on the pressure. Here comes the delay. Cecil finally falls, and this is gonna be Doge getting the momentum in their favor. Shatter there from Karahana though, and there's a sound barrier in response. Oh, counter shatter! So many switches there from both perspectives, and Doge able gonna get it at the end.
So, I felt that the sound barrier from Longan was actually quite early here, because if you notice, Zizo is not running the Zenyatta and is instead running playing the Ana here, which means that there's no transcendence here, which just increases the value of the sound barrier here. So using it early to engage onto the fight was not really the correct choice for Longan.
Yeah, I would agree. So when using a sound barrier way too early, it's gonna be ineffective. Unlike the trance, it's not gonna be as sustaining because has a decay. Real quick, in the chat, when they become 3-month survivor, don't worry, Cal. Your Lucier O will change once you reach 6 months. So just keep those subs going. What the tier 2 subs get, it's all down below. Subscriber goals are down below. Okay, so loading, hit me up. What's happening here with their lineups?
Infamous will be running the Doomfist instead of the Pharaoh here, which is an interesting pick considering that this point is night market is actually quite well known for Pharaoh players picking Pharaohs on this map, but infamous pick on the Doomfist seems to be paying off with Doge capping the point at.
Yeah, I like the pick here from Infamous. He's able to actually use the walls pretty effectively, and the biggest problem there was at the start of a fight, at the start of the round rather, Longa didn't know that the Doomfist was coming until it was too late. They were way too close to the walls, they weren't able to rotate in a spot that was a little more open, and they were punished for it. Good initial play here from the side of Doge. Meteor Strike though coming on out, and Infamous gets the smash onto Legend, gonna go onto Biotics as well. The Brig now gonna be a shell of a former self, and Akame just gonna play hopscotch with those mines, getting 3 kills along the way. Team kill for
the
Team
3-3
Doge.
composition. The 3-3 composition from Longan is just unable to move towards point here with the amount of CC that Doge actually has with the Primal Rage, the Hammond Slam, and the Doomfist abilities as well.
Guys,
The Doomfist gets caught out here emoting, and a huge anti-nade comes in, but
yeah, it's a big mistake there from Infamous. Using an emote you can't cancel means you are gonna be forced to commit, and now Longan gonna commit with the nano boost. Good charge right there. Longan gonna be able to start the capture on, and there it comes. No contest from Akame, and that was just a little too much from Infamous. Wrong emote, probably trying to find the sit emote or maybe the dancing emote in his roulette, but not gonna work out in their favor, and Longan right now gonna be able to get that flip.
with Longan on the point here, it will be hard for Doge to push on. While both sides do have the sound barrier here, it will be interesting to see how Akame uses his mines to split this 3-3 competition.
Gravity Surge still coming on out, and Legend looking for a target. Huge nade there! And there's the Shatter as well. I feel like the Shatter unnecessary, but this fight is not over yet as Akame gonna be very pesky, getting the mines onto Xenofly. Infamous though decided to go for the reset early, and looks like Doge just in a little bit of a pickle here. They're not sure if they want to keep this fight going. Lirax is still on to the point, just zapping out Legend, but here comes the miscomms for the Blue Squad.
Doge are now pushing in on towards point with Raceboy leading the charge. Both Infamous and Karuhana are stunned, and the lead comes in for sure.
There's
Meteor
yeah, Meteor Strike right there coming out from Infamous, and he's looking to isolate Xenofly. Gonna knock him into the air. Good DMEG. Xenofly gonna fall into the hole. Akame right now though keeping the gate secured. Gonna look for that pile driver, but still Doge not with the point as of yet. They're gonna decide to go for the flip using the Doomfist as much as possible. There's the punch, and Infamous able to get to the Doomfist, punishing the mispositionings here from the side of the Red Squad, but still the sustain just keeping on. Ciso on that Ana, just getting those heals in time. Shadow now comes
Doge
on out.
do actually have this man advantage here, and but with Xenofly catching Azure with his ultimate, it might be the cap for Longan here. But Leo Rex comes on to the kill on Xenos.
Yeah, Graviton Surge there coming on out, and that was a good play from Legend to just keep the two bunched up, especially the Winston and Wrecking Ball, those two wild animals, very pesky, onto the point, able to take them down with the laser gun. Legend right now at 100 energy, gonna be the new DPS here, and let's see if Legend can keep on the tracking. I've heard once of a story of a Zarya who could track miles and miles, and looks like Legend is gonna fit the bill. He's gonna decide to go for Akame first now after the takedown, and Akame gonna get pooped, gonna have a mistake with the grapple. It will take him a while to actually get back into the fight. So effectively, the Wrecking Ball out of commission. There's the boop onto the Winston. We still see a contesto from Asher. Good sound barrier. And Legend again with the takedown. 80 energy right now. He can get more. He can get more kills. And Longan gonna be able to get the point.
So the idea of the composition here from Doge was actually quite smart to try and split the 3-3 competition, but once Longan actually took the point, it was quite hard to actually engage in this 3-3 competition here. It was much easier to defend, especially with the map geometry here for Akame on the Hammond.
Yeah, I feel like Doge, even though they did make the Doomfist pick work, It was just not enough follow-up. It was situations where they were able to get these picks, yes, with the mispositioning, but at the same time, these weren't at the times where they really needed. So unfortunately for Dodge, the Doomfist pick not gonna be able to fly off into an easy win. We will see a Junkrat right now from Infos, a Kami with the Mei, and these two picks are very map-centric, I would say so. What do you think, Legend?
Especially on control center with the close range map, it might pay off for Doge here, and a wall comes in from Akami, but it catches no one. And Karohana is leading in charge for Legend, but Legend falls to Lil Rex, and Lil Rex picks up another kill on Zizo, but is punished for overextending by Zizo.
So the Ice Water there from Akame didn't get too much, but it did force the red team to actually congregate by the other side. And with that, an anti-heal coming on out from Yui, and that was such a good toss from Doge. Gonna get that Kobe there, and gonna get 3 kills in the point at the start. So Yui right now having that 70%, Akame at 72. So these two heroes gonna get the Blizzard and the Nano Boost quite quickly. Lorax though into the fight already. Goodbye grenade onto Biotics, and looks like the Biotic here is gonna be the one in effect with the Biotic grenade. Doge still keeping on the pressure.
Well, the barriers from both Lil Rex and Razor Boy has prevented healing from coming to Karohana for a number of times, and a huge tag comes in from Infamous, and despite him falling to Xenofly, it looks like Doge will hold this point, especially with Razor Boy picking up the kill on.
Yeah, good prioritization there from Xenofly. He noticed the Junkrat was gonna be up on top. He saw the direction of the Riptire, gonna get that easy kill, but at the same time, sadly, his team didn't get the kill onto the Riptire itself. Karohana had the chance, but it's always such a struggle when the Riptire is right beside you already. Oh, that is a huge ice wall there, and a comment now, gonna get the speed boost, gonna go for the Blizzard, but it gets eaten up. It gets eaten up by Xenofly. Even as the Diva is frozen, he still gets the defense matrix. Something to note there for many Mei players. That is amazing there from Xenofly, but sadly, he will fall to the hand of Razor Boy.
Well, even though Doge did win a point there, I felt that Azure actually made a mistake moving Legend and Xenofly away from the wall. The anti comes in onto Karohana, but he's being saved by his team's Brick and Ana as well. Zizo has the nano onto Ryan here, but the main wall comes down, stopping the engagement.
This also allows Lorax now to isolate the Ana. He's just putting on the pressure. There's the peel from Xenofly. Self-destruct now coming on out into the back line. And we're gonna get nothing. That was ambitious to try and get it onto Lorax, but Lorax able to hop on out instead. Now here comes the Riptire, and the Beyblade gonna get one. Legend going to fall to the hand of Infamous. And here comes Xenofly flying on up. Gonna drop on down. Gets frozen up by Akame, Razor Boy, and we have Karohana gonna go for the duel again. Anti-heal though connecting onto both the Ryan and the Mei. Those two heroes need the heals as much as possible. Finally, the Blizzard connects. Xenofly gonna fly on out. Fosher trying to jump around, and there's the pin right now. The Diva gonna get T-Max. Shatter connecting. Legend Biotics to the floor. Fosher trying to get on out, but so now gonna get frozen up, and the numbers advantage here for the blue team heavily in their favor. The support line still staying on. Can Fosher stay alive right now? No, he gets shot down by Akame, and the icicle to the ankle. Gonna get the win here.
It's very interesting that Doge is actually making this off-meta pick work with the Junkrat and Mei instead of running the safer pick of Golds here. But one huge part of their success here is you with the huge anti-nades onto Karohana, which prevents him from getting healed by by all three of his supports, and this has led him to be picked off in a number of fights.
Yeah, I love the Mei. I love the Junkrat. I love the creativity there from Team Doge. Just a few small mistakes there pointed out by loading. I was actually really good to see. Really saw that the Lucia Boop honestly messing up the Blizzard a bit, but Doge just shrugging it off, able to get the win. On the other hand, it was for Longan. It looked a little too scatterish. They weren't able to actually get the form with their composition. Now we have Xenofly switching over to the McCree, a pretty rare sight, if I may say so.
Well, we have a huge anti-nade comes in from you again, and this catches Biotics. The Rhyme pin comes in on you, but the anti-nade will secure this fight for
Team Bone's gonna get that team kill. Azure and Larax get 2 apiece. Again, such a good thing to note. Yui so solid with those fire grenades. I don't know if this guy plays b-ball on the weekends or something in the public court, but looks like he knows the streets, he knows the map, and he knows how to get the anti-heal in full effect. Ice wall right now to isolate Fosher, but this is actually a bad fight here because they might get caught off guard. No, sadly, the red squad not able to capitalize on it, and Infamous able to get the punch onto Fosher onto the environmental aspect. So Doge now stepping up in front of the gate.
The Rhine for Longan is back here, and Infamous comes in but gets stunned by the Brigitte and taken down by Biotics. Zizo actually takes off his Ana counterpart, and the Blizzard comes in, but it's a bit too late for Akame, and it looks like Team Longan will win this fight despite Razorboy picking up the kill on
Doge.
his...
Yeah, Doge right there trying to make something happen with the Blizzard, but there's not enough damage. The Mei doesn't have the fire rate to actually take everyone down. Good Blizzard there, but just not in the right time. Infamous now actually getting the advantage on the Xenofly. There's a flashbang though coming on out, and there's the Meteor Strike still focusing onto that McCree. 9 leads, the Smush comes on out, and the McCree gonna fall. Here comes Infamous, good combo, gets the kill on the Biotics. Sadly, the Sleep Dart a little too late, and there's the Nano Boost right now. Can Legend actually get the kills? Grabbing the Surges there. Good move from Azure to try and keep the Zarya away, and the Lucia just keeping the sustain going. Karahana though doesn't want to give up this fight, gets the Soundbarrier onto both himself and the Zarya. Can Xenofly actually make it onto the point? Looks like he's not going to be able to even make the impact.
Well, despite Xenofly and Biotics both connecting with their respective CCs onto Infamous's Doomfist, it seems like they have been unable to capitalize on the stun
Well, here comes the fight again. Xenofly right now with the first pick. Deadeye up into the air, and it's gonna land onto Akame. The fall for Jace there from the Pharah. 4 kills right now. Longan looking for a target or two. Gonna focus fire onto Azure, and here comes the red squad. They are gonna go for the push. Speed boost from Karahana, and just the no punish onto that McCree all the way in the front line. Really gonna be setting the tone here for Longan.
So Infamous was caught out there by Xenofly, and that actually opened up the fight for Team Longan there. Without the CC from Infamous, both Ryan and Zara could move onto point very easily.
For sure, they're gonna meet Racer Boy in pitch combat. The 2 Reinhardt's gonna go for the duel. Racer Boy though starting things off strong. Gonna try to shift it to the first tier, the second one, to the third one. As there's a Kame just hitting the Nitro. Gonna get 2. Legend caught isolated by the corner. Here comes Seesaw, and there's the focus fire. Racer Boy gonna get the kill. The hammer swings there from Racer Boy like he's trying to fix a tire out in the tracks.
Yeah, that was also good from you to have that nano boost save Racer Boy after being shattered by Vosho there. Vosho is pushing up here, and it seems like Racer Boy does have a Earth Shatter here that he might use, but Zizo does catch up Infamous after he catches Xenofly. The beat comes in and the Shatter as well, but it looks like Longan will pick up the fight after Doge slightly overcommitted on that engage there.
Yeah, so Longan able to get that one. That was a really good catch there from Cisa to start off the tempo. What happened was, it was Infamous up on top to the second floor, and he was able to get a pick onto Xenofly, but the Sleep Dart connecting by grenade, just a lot of damage done by the Ana, and a good speed boost again. Good positioning here from the red team, able to get the point. Just a lot of close and quick action coming out from Team Longan. But the map isn't over yet, as the red squad does have the point. They're trying to get the 199 here for the blue squad. That's very close. If a boop ever came out, that would have been the fall of the blue team. Sound barrier though from Karahana right now on to 6 mid-fight. Good timing here with the sound barrier, but they're not gonna able to get any kills as of yet. Azure really low. Infamous though back into the fight, and there's the rock barrage. The barrier comes on out, and Fosher able to get the fire strike into the air. Biotics though just keeping the mace to the face. Flip shot connecting onto Azure as well. Infamous right now gonna be the last hope, the last hurrah. Can Doge actually meme their way to victory? No, stun connecting, and Legend gonna get that takedown. Xenofly looking for some target practice, seeing the Reinhardt out in front. Legend with the barrier in front of himself, and the fire strike is absorbed. Flashbang now connecting onto 2. Overtime still ticking. Fosher with the fire strike gonna get a double, and here comes a wrecking ball. Akame just trying to keep on the pressure, but there's the Deadeye. Xenofly doing a lot of damage there. Legend with that final takedown, and Longan gets to the second point.
Well, the pick from Xenofly onto the McCree actually paid off, being able to stun this Doomfist from Infamous and disallowing him to displace their tanks. And that was also a very good beat from Karohana to actually engage onto the point, allowing Team Longan to actually get 2 or 3 early picks. As if you looked on Team Doja's side, they didn't actually have any offensive ultimates that could be countered by the Sound Barrier. So Karohana's aggressive Sound Barrier was actually really good there.
Yeah, so the sound barrier there, just in the thick of things, exactly when you need the sound barrier to keep your healings, to keep your health bars rather topped up into the end of the fight. So now we will have both squads gonna be meeting in pitch combat again here in the close corridors of Control Center. Lorax though out in front, and Doge now congregating by the ice wall. Is it gonna be enough here? They aren't gonna get a pick yet. Good barrier though from Razor Boy, and he's gonna be able to keep it up to keep the team up in this fight. Ice wall again here from Akame, a 1-for-1 so far. Here comes the trade on back, and Akame now setting the tone here with the advantage for Team Doge.
Well, without the diva here from Team Doge, Xenofly has been uncontested on the McCree so far, getting 78% of his outcharge, and Lil Rex has been unable to touch him, as well as
Akame though gonna get that takedown. And am I pronouncing Sexo? Sexo. I think it's Sexo actually. So Yuri's correcting me in the chat. But here comes Team Doge with the corner choke, just looking to keep the offense by their spawn. There's the Deadeye, and this is very aggressive here from Lil Rax. He's hopping around the spawn, and that is gonna be a punish play from Team Longan.
But it was quite careless from Lil Rex, popping his Fireball so aggressively there, trying to get the high noon from Xenofly.
So yeah, we have Sexo now close to that Nana boost. Xenofly on the other hand gonna use that shatter from Fosher to get some kills, but here comes the Reptar, and Infamous just focusing heavily onto the McCree. The grenades come on out, in the 3-for-3 going in the favor of the defense. They are gonna be able to stay on to the point, but for how long? As Asher right now dancing around the Brig and the Lucio, will he be able to stay alive? Yes, he can. Infamous looking to go for the choke, puts up the steel trap in the face of the Reinhardt, and Team Doge just gonna be able to have much wow in this one.
Well, it has not been a good day for main tanks here. For sure, being frozen and getting CC'd by the Junkrat mines and trap here. A huge wall comes in from Akame, but a beat comes in from Karohana to actually save his.
So there's the beat right now, and this might be the detail. Shatter though connecting, Razor Boy will fall. I like the angle from Frosher, but Akame still in this fight. The Mei just being so disruptive, but this might not be a catastrophe that he can avoid. Here comes the red team. Frosher still steeping onto the point as Karohana now with the poop onto Yui. We have Azure dropping onto the point, but he's gonna drop on down with Tinnitus. Oh, good boop.
With Doge having coming up with the Mei out. Oh wait, Akame just got booped off. Akame does have his Mei out soon for the next fight, and without the Zarya on the side of Team Longan, it might be very impactful. But Xenofly is on the Mei as well.
I like this Mei pick here from Xenofly, trying to give Team Doge a taste of their own medicine, but it is gonna be a freeze, and Akame gonna show him how it's done. Blizzard now here, and Team Doge gonna usher into a new Ice Age. 5 kills going their way. We have Karohana just jumping around, but looks like the Junkrat gonna be able to get the frag by the feet. 97% right now. Will this be the end of it? Ice Wall to just keep everyone in, and there you go. Team Doge gonna take the win with a pretty low ending.
Well, Team Doge that they really performed well trying to go against the meta, against the GOAT's composition that everyone that wants to run, especially on control centers and especially on Lijiang here. Looking back at this play from Xenofly, it was a good play, but in the end it was not enough to close out the win from Longan.
So yeah, great kudos there to both squad, but Team Doge just honestly dominating that one, able to set the tone. I love how the play from Akame just getting better and better with the Mei, and it was just really a fine-tuned system by the end. So the blue squad able to play around their Mei, play around the Junkrat, and make it happen, takes the win in a pretty long Lijiang Tower match. So again, guys, please welcome my co-caster Loading, and he does have a lot of insight for our game. So kudos to him, and kudos to the What's Team Fortress community for setting this up to try and give a showcase to the SG community. Just a quick note, if you want to see more about the Discord and everything else, check out the chat command WTFOW. Again, it's WTFOW for the chat command if you do want to join these pugs. So, Loading, what can you tell us about yourself?
In terms of Overwatch or what?
Yeah, in terms of, I mean, if you want to tell us your life story, that's good.
No,
That's
no,
good
it's okay.
mid game talk too. Any.
I'm mostly a support main, so if you did catch, most of my comments were like from the support's POV, especially the Lucio and Zen. Those two are my favorite heroes.
Oh, dude, I love playing Lucio too. It's pretty much my main since season 2, and it really was. It was the heyday back then, back before Mercy Meta. Good times, good times. But yeah, I love playing Lucio. I love playing very mobile heroes. It's just a little different taste here on Overwatch. It's not your standard shooter, not your standard FPS, and I just love being able to, you know, boop around, ride those walls, and just have some fun. So, for you, Loading, why Loading? Why is your name like that?
Well, it actually started in what game was it? I think Clash of Clans. Back when I was playing with my friends in primary school. So in Clash of Clans there would be this thing called raids, right? So you would basically raid other enemy villages. So my friend had this brilliant idea of naming myself Loading. So they would think that we had someone who disconnected or something.
I see. I like it. You can meme around with it. A few things I've seen in Discord actually. There are people with profile pics that match the color of the client, so it doesn't look like they have a profile pic, which is cool. That's something. But yeah, I like it. You can just mind games right there. So today, guys, we have pizza again. I don't know why every time we do WTF Pugs, but apparently I have pizza, and today it is Papa John's. Lodi, you guys have Papa John's in Singapore, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they aren't really.
That
It's not that popular here, I think. Yeah.
I see. Because we always have this conversation about pizza every single session. I don't know why, but it just becomes a thing. Like, you guys have something called Canadian pizza, which I have no idea what it's about. We talked about it last time with Yuri's. That was a thing. Hey,
It's like
Kat. Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
I was just gonna call someone. Hey, Kat, come here. We are doing mid-game stuff, so it's just random shenanigans.
My makeup.
Okay, so hi guys. Well, say hello to Kat. So if you guys in the PH community here, you guys know her already. She's gonna be doing a sweet cosplay in next month. Kwento mo nga.
Pajame.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get that on the page. Wala lang, cause Kat here and Lars from the biggest Dota community, WXC, is here in the house right now, and we're just chilling with Claire. So yeah, just having some people over, and we're just having some fun. So have you actually been watching the games, Kat?
A bit.
Okay.
From afar, because I was working on something, but yeah. I like how I saw a while ago that there was a Reinhardt that did a big ult.
Yes.
And, yeah, it won the round.
Yeah, they were playing the May, so you know.
Yeah.
It was for you.
definitely.
But yeah,
May is Bay.
May is Bay. Thank you, Kat. So we're gonna go into King's Row. So Loading, do you agree with the statement that King's Row is the most popular map in Overwatch?
Yeah, especially back in the days, right? Well, I really wasn't.
Charger.
Well, I really wasn't playing since season 1 or whatever. But apparently, it was like a really popular map back then. It was one of the OG map, and especially since King's Row it enables death ball so much, and I think back in dive meta, no one really liked. Okay, not some people were just sick of dive, right? It lasted for like a really long time. So King's Row was just one of the maps where you could actually play death ball and no one would like report you.
Oh yeah, no. This was the saying back then about King's Row. King's Row was the only map you could actually play Zarya. That and Control
Yeah, yeah,
Center, Lijiang. Those were the only two ones. Well, yeah. We're gonna be moving on in, and gonna be Team Doge still versus Team Longan still. Interesting. New captains though, with Sexo and Vips leading the charge on those Anas. What else is going on with the lineups here, loading?
Well, Lil Rex is on the Widow here instead of and so it looks like Team Doge will not be sticking to the classic 3-3 composition here, as they has like they have not for the previous one.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an honor here for both sides. Little Rock still gonna play that second sniper, gonna be the Widowmaker, and maybe trying to unleash his inner Kefri, who has debuted in the Qatar Pacific scene to a pretty good degree. I would say he was pretty decent. Xenofly though now just marching on in, and Little Rock forced to back on out. And the problem here with playing a Widowmaker rather against a Goats is he just can't get past those barriers. Ascalon though with a beautiful shatter, but he's isolated by the corner. Even gets a kill on the Sexo, and that's a huge assassination here for the side of the offense.
But no one expected Ascalon to actually get that Rhine Shatter so fast, right? So Akami was actually backing out with his shield.
Yeah, so the shot that they're connecting, that was really good. I'll finish this for you. So what happened there was Ascalon just getting so much ult charge, getting it in such a time where Akame wasn't able to keep up, gets the shatter past him, and even gets the kill onto the opposing Ana. The biggest deal was that is when it's a 1-for-1 trade like that and the staggers are going your way, the kill on the Ana is a hero that takes a while to get back into the fight. So now we will see Team Doge setting up behind the pub.
Lil Rex has swapped over to the Doomfisher, which is a good pick for second point here, especially with the close quarters combat areas. Ascalon does block the bomb and prevents the Diva bomb, grab bomb combo from the Team Longan and picks up the kill on.
Gets killed there onto Seal as well. And Ascalon honestly just being a top tier Reinhardt to say the least. He has had early shatters before his opponent, able to protect his team. Solid work here from the tank of Team Longan. And we do see the Nano Reinhardt play available here for the Red Squad.
Ascalon gets slapped here, but he picks up his shield and the grab is eaten.
Mana boost onto Akame right now, and there's the punch! Lorax just flinging Komimon to the sky, gets that takedown. Sam Bayer though from I Am Groot, and we might see them planting their feet firmly onto this point. But Akame now in the spot of trouble gets taken down. Lorax putting on the pressure with this Doom Fist. He's looking for some corners, looking for some walls, and looking to just unleash Fight Club onto Xenofly. There's the Baby Diva now under a lot of trouble, and he's gonna die onto the payload instead. Very good push here from Team Longan again.
Well, the sound barriers here from both Azure and IM Group has been representative of how their team has been playing. Longan actually held the sound barrier for really long, saving their front line, and instead IM Group actually used the sound barrier really early, and this actually cost them a point.
Check available here for Lil Rax, however, and Longan still putting on the pressure. The momentum heavily in their favor, and in a situation like this, what you really guys need to do on the defense is, Lil Rax gonna drop one down and reset. But as I was saying, when the opponent is just all the way with the push, what you want to do is reset, hopefully back in spawn, so you guys don't get staggered one by one. That is why the two corners have been cleared already by the offense, but this is gonna be the stop with Lil Rax and Ascalon falling along the way.
Azure was looking for a cheeky boop there, but gets caught out by Komimon. Akame is getting CC'd by the Doomfist here, but it looks like Doge will be holding this point, especially with this charge.
Ooh.
And this bomb from Xenofly catching too.
Beautiful bomb right there. Let's watch that one again, because Xenofly and Akame just timing that one pretty perfectly. So staying on, Xenofly of course knowing the angles, third point King's Row very strong with the Diva bomb, and just watch this play of perfection. Watch the Reinhardt swoop on in the distance, and the shot in the starter there, the stun rather, for the pin, getting that kill onto Karohana. But this is gonna be Doge right now.
But Akame comes in with a huge shatter. Azure might be down here. A B comes in from Team Longan here, and they are trying to restabilize on this point, especially with that kill on Akame. Lil Rex does have the meters, but is being slapped here.
Beautiful kills right there. Asher actually getting the kill onto Xenofly all by him. Lows them. Seal now trying to get them out, but it's just not gonna be enough. And Longan gonna finish that map pretty strong. It really looked like Longan had complete control of that game, except that one play with the Diva Bomb and the Reinhardt charge. It has been a struggle for the blue team to actually orient their defense properly. Thank you for the follow there, no
bomb
Faro.
from Xenofly actually did stop some momentum from Team Doge, but in the end, the Doomfist from Lil Rex was just way too strong for Longan to actually deal with. Ascalon has also showcased a really good run.
Yeah, Ascalon, honestly, really turning the tides of that first point. The red team wouldn't have had this time bank like this if Ascalon get that shatter to connect onto 3, get that kill onto that Ana. That was huge, because Sexo not really in a good spot there, gets taken down by the hotel, and the healing was more or less gone for the defense. And when you have no heals on the defense, you cannot sustain any kind of action. So we are gonna get paused here. I think one of the players, well, some of the players there not having mics, so we will see if we will see what's gonna be happening along the way. I guess the comms not existent for the blue squad, so maybe, just maybe, they are gonna decide to get some subs who can communicate with the team. So Loading, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
In competitive, how vocal are you with your comms? Like, are you a type of player who just doesn't talk at all? Small comms, big comms, that kind of deal?
Well, I will try to short call or outtrack at least when I don't feel like talking that much. But I just feel that comms, it actually really increases your chance of winning the games, right? Like you have comms, but actually it's something that you can do, and it doesn't really take that much focus off your gameplay, and it just helps you maximize your win percentage. So why not?
Yeah, why not? So that's good to know. Just it really goes to show that the people here in Wtf Forest is very, very hardworking in terms of even their pugs, just trying to show how much and how coordinated they can be. So we do see some substitutes. Gonna be Call Me Mond and
I'm Groot.
I'm Groot out
Subbing out for
Kirs and
Blabberus.
Blabberus. Okay, could you actually tell me about those new players, or
Blabberus is, I think she's an off-tank main, and the Zarya duty might be moved on to him, and Xenofly will be probably playing his favorite diva. Curse is also an off-tank main, but he can flex onto support as well.
So yeah, we will see a interesting role swap possibly here from the offense. Gonna be interested to see how they are gonna play this. I'm gonna try to surmise that maybe, just maybe, they're gonna go for either a 3-3 or a 2-1-3, as the defense already decided to go with the 2-1-3 for themselves, and Lil Rax gonna be on that Doomfist to try and start things off. So Longan can decide to defend here, all the way by the statue of Mondata Zenyatta, whatever his name is, just a robot who doesn't die. I mean, robot who's dead. Unlike our floating robot himself, the Zen. We are gonna get a pause again. So yeah, again, another issue right here. What is happening? What is happening? I would expect Singaporean community to have better netcode and stuff like that, because if you've ever seen the overrush stuff that we do, it's always a gamble to have some players, because they have very finicky net, but you can't really do anything about it because that's our line quality in itself. We're a third world country, by the way. Yeah, it is what it is. Come on, like a while ago, me and Yuri's were trying to play some Call of Duty, and just the NAT type not working out. Really good routing. I love you, PH net providers. So Calder's asking, what's wrong? What is happening here for the red squad? Lorax with the bants there. Sorry, my mom is scolding me. Ooh, dude. The best thing about the PH is the more popular option for many players is to play in computer shops. And the funniest thing sometimes is when your mom is behind a little kid rather, and then when you turn around, you just get a pinch in the ear. There's just a meme actually. I don't know, it's something circulating where the mom is just waiting for the guy to actually turn around. But okay, we will see now. Turn around in the momentum here as we have a charge. As Ascalon again gets a side swipe, gets a takedown onto Akame. Good stun from Karohana, and the red team just in heavy control of this initial fight.
Well, Escalon has just looked really aggressive both on offense and defense, getting that charge off. Well, it looks like Escalon does have 65% of his ult here, much higher than Akame's 40%. And Xenofly is moving onwards to the break, while Blabberus will be going on to the Zarya here.
Yeah, 2-1-3 here for the offense. I think I like this better. Seal gonna try to do some damage. If you didn't notice though, Karohana very effective with the break, 86%. A lot of healing done with the Inspire. Also good shield bash there onto the Reinhardt. We have Longa though losing one already. Disillusion with life gonna fall. Lorax though gonna get that punch onto Sexo, and he's looking for the flank again. Shattered though connecting, and there's the charge. Vips, what was that charge? How did that actually go onto the Ana? Magnetism at its finest, but still Doge gonna be forced to back on out.
Well, the Hanzo pick from Siu here has gotten one pick for Team Doge, but the lack of tank presence, right? Because they only have 2 points. Oh, and no, Siu gets a double headshot on Disillusion, and this might call for an immediate engagement from Doge with Akame coming back on point. Escalon does have Earth Shatter here, and it'll be interesting to see what he actually gets done with this.
But Doge already having to back on out with Seal almost getting picked off by Lil Rax. Shattered now, tossed on out, but Ascalon this time doesn't get too much out of this. There's the Nano Boost onto the Rhine, double pins, good value grenade though coming on out from Vips, and he might be the VIP of this fight. Longan though looking to go for the point again. Lil Rax up on top, contesting Seal as much as possible. He's gonna decide to go to the other side, and Ascalon and Blabberus gonna get a 1 apiece. Interesting positioning there from Azure. He was playing very aggressively. Again, a 1-for-1. But there's the shatter. Azure to the floor. Gonna get taken down by the Hanzo. Vips now trying to book an executive suite. But looks like it's gonna be all full. Forced to be evicted. Longan stuck by the corner. And Lirax just gonna ditch Diana along the way. There's the takedown. And this is gonna be the capture.
Well, playing aggressively is a benefit, right? But Ascalon went a bit too far there, exposing himself to the damage of all the members of Team Doge there. The shatter comes in from Akame with Ascalon out of the picture here, and Ascalon is still coming up with his second shatter here, and Zio gets slapped, but Doge look to be pushing in. Ascalon gets the pin on Curse, and it looks like Longan will be holding here.
Longan playing aggressively. This is an interesting hold here for Longan. I don't think they actually knew that this was gonna happen, but it looked like the Team Doge was gonna try to go for a Bastion either to pick off any stragglers or decide to put it on the payload. The Longan right now playing very aggressively, ultra aggressively, literally aggression to the 12th percentile as much as possible, 120%. When we have a Graviton Surge, Akame right now isolated. The Reinhardt gonna get taken down, and again, here comes Longan, all gears afoot.
Well, Blabberus uses bubbles really early there to get out, to get some charge, which meant that he could not cleanse the anti-nade onto Akame there, and that combined with Disillusion's graph actually won Longan the fight. Karohana overextends here,
Yeah,
and the bashing
there.
comes out from Xenofly.
Yeah, Karohana there staying way too long up on top, gets met with 6 and gets the fury of the Bastion along the way. Seal right now with a pickup onto Lorax, and we have the Choo Choo train, we have the President on point, ready. Air Force One is a go, and Team Doge gonna be trying to play it.
Yeah, oh, he backs it. Oh. And gets the pin on the Lucio.
Ooh, that is
Blabberus comes in with it.
Yeah, Graviton into a Dragon right there. I was just gonna say Ascalon with a very, very spicy charge right there. But still, just the damage being done by the Bastion, by the Hanzo. Good grab Dragon, and Season 10 is back afoot.
So, will Xenofly still be staying on the Bastion here? Yeah, he is on card here. And what can Team Longan actually do this Bastion? They don't have Diva here, right? They can only speed boost into the Bastion here and hope to anti-nade.
Yeah, that heal gonna be in full effect as much as possible. That's what Longan is gonna go for. But the Nano Boost now to keep Xenofly alive, doing it so much damage. This is gonna be the Normandy Beaches being stormed, and Xenofly just cutting everyone up. Doge right now gonna go for the push. Second checkpoint gonna be secured.
There's just not enough damage to deal with Xenofly, right? Leo Rex can't punch Xenofly in sentry mode out of his turret mode. Yeah, turret mode.
Sentry mode,
So
yeah, right.
so Leo Rex will be swapping over to the Hanzo here and Karahana onto the Reaper.
So I like these swaps now. Karahana, interesting Reaper pick. He has been buffed to have a little more lifesteal and a little less spread. And Hilorax now up on top. And good positioning from the Hanzo means he gets the purge and the kill onto the Bastion. 2 kills right now. It looks like the DPS choices here from Longan working in this initial fight. Oh, Hilorax popping off.
Yeah, especially with Leo Rex picking up that early kill on Xenofly, which meant that oh, but Leo Rex falls here, overextending a little bit. Escalon and Disillusion are a bit far up as well. Blabberus does have the Graviton Surge soon, and Curse falls for Team Doge, but they look like they want to be pushing this.
Yeah, Firestrike not tossed them out, and Ascalon and Disillusion in an interesting position. They could have been punished there by Team Boss, but unluckily for the offense, it just wasn't meant to be. Karahana now into the backline. Good grab there from Disillusion. Takes care of one, make that two with a charge from Ascalon. Here comes the 2 tanks playing quite aggressively. Azure is there as well, keeping the tempo, keeping the rhythm, and this is going to be Longan again holding on. Vips, keeping the healing up as much as possible.
Blabberus does catch Karahana during the late fight, but the damage had already been done with Karahana picking up 2 kills. Seal gets picked off by Leo Rex, and Xenofly is still staying on this Bastion here, opting to stay with his ultimate.
So this is gonna be Doge now looking for a pickoff. They do get one. Shatter while jumping. Doesn't get much. Doge though gonna get the pin onto Ascalon. Bargrade is there, but the Reinhardt gets re-raid. And there's the Dead Blossom with the Nano Boost. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful flower in the battlefield as Karahana twirls his way to victory.
Xenofly might want to consider swapping here, especially with his DPS pick not proving very viable for the 3rd point. Xenofly is swapping over to the McCree, and this McCree Hanzo composition here from Team Doge here will be interesting to watch.
We have Karahana still staying on up on top, looking for Longan right now to keep the momentum, keep the high ground. Looks like it's gonna be Star Wars all over again, as here comes the push. Xenofly in the corner gets cut up by the Reaper. Longan looking to try to make this work. Well, Seal gonna be using the raid form pretty early to get the reload and almost gets the kill onto 2, but Azure with a good sound wave at the end. Longan right now gonna go for the push. There's a nano boost onto Akame. Graviton Surge though, keeping him into the point. And this might be it. Overtime is gonna be there, and the only thing that the red team needs right now is to get the wipe onto the payload. But a good shatter now from
Akame
Akame.
does come a good shatter, and it looks like Doge will be taking control of the point.
Solid shatter there from
But
Akame.
this is in overtime now.
Last ditch effort here for the blue squad. Akame though getting the stagger onto Vips, and that is absolutely huge. The Ana gonna be all the way in the back, gonna take a while to get the sidelines, and here comes the Reaper right now. Ascalon though charged up, and Akame again able to clutch it out with the Reinhardt. The clutch factor here for Doge showing their experience as of the moment. Sambar now from Azure, and he keeps himself alive, and only Lurax is affected by it. Very questionable decision making from the red team. Overtime is full effect, and no one on the point right now after the kill onto Azure.
Well, again, Ascalon is playing a bit too aggressive here, going for these flank charges, and is being punished by the Ana on the side of Doge. Well, it seems like Team Doge is actually adapting really well to the playstyle of Ascalon here, punishing him when he is overextended.
Yeah, when you have played that aggressive Reinhardt, you have one chance at it. If you try to do it on the defense or on another round, it's gonna be a little readable. You just, it's when you see a Reinhardt charge you from the corner that you didn't expect, you're gonna be paranoid the whole game that they're gonna do that. It's a one-time, big-time kind of thing, and Ascalon just trying to do it way too much. But the good thing here for the team of the attack right now, Team Longan with 3 minutes and 30 to not get a tie. They are sure to not lose already. Gonna be a last-ditch effort defense here from Team Doge.
And it seems like the substitutions are actually paying off here. Well, Team Doge actually, Team Longan has, wait, oh, my color scheme is wrong or something. I don't know. My
Okay.
colorblind options. Wait,
Oh
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
change
But It's the fault of my end. So Longan gonna be playing a good comp of a Hanzo here, basic 2-2-2 with Ascalon on the main. Interesting pick, might work out if he can isolate anyone on the defense. Akame bringing out a Tracer. It is very risky to play on the defense because Akame might be met with a Brig Shatter into the later minutes. But here comes a push on it already, and the red team all over the point. Gonna try to start things off with a good capture of Pharmacy from Labrus and Seal as well. And looks like the skies are bright tonight. Velorax able to shoot down the Farah along the way. Longan looking for another target. Xenofly gonna get tagged as well as the Winston of Curse. Velorax looking for a target right now. Akame in the backline. The Tracer just being pesky. There's the Bio Grenade. And here comes Akame now trying to keep the pressure on.
Lurex is trying to find an opening here, but Doge is playing extremely passive. But Lurex does find the kill on Labrus here, and this might be the signal for Team Longan to go.
This might be Neto already, but Xenofly getting the nano boost in time, 300 HP in an instant, and keeping the mech in this fight. Now Xenofly, of course, tracking God on that Siva, gets a takedown with the thrusters, and he's looking to keep the pressure on. But Azure just playing so aggressively, he will fall to the hand of Seal. He did get a kill onto Sexo, and it might be enough here for the offense. Self-destructo coming on out, doing some damage onto the barrier. Karohana struggling to actually make an impact right now, but here comes the Dragon. Here came the Blizzard as well. Lil Rax gonna get that takedown. Karohana with good positioning on that charge. Now this time
is here. And is on point, swinging away. Xenofly does find the kill on Lil Rex, and Seal finds a double kill on both supports on the side of Team
Doge. Gonna get that one. Seal keeping that one alive. It was just a situation where Seal was able to get a clear shot onto most of the opponents. The Rockets just doing so much damage. He now has the barrage, and it's been almost 2 minutes here for the red team. What can they actually do to try and secure this one?
Disillusion actually swaps over to the D.Va here, recognizing that Akame on the Tracer and Seal on the Farah has been proving a problem.
I like this pick here from the D.Va. Akame though pulls bomb after he falls. Rocket Barrage now coming on out. Seal gets the D-Mech but doesn't get the takedown onto the baby D.Va. I would say here for the red squad, if they switch onto the Brig, they might be able to deal with the Tracer and the pesky problem. The Mosquito might get swatted there, but now Seal gonna try to get that kill onto Ascalon. Xenofly gonna decide to play aggressively, and Micro Missiles are on point. Team Doge, a minute remaining on their defense.
Well, it's really hard to deal with both the Farah and Tracer here, right? Especially if you're Ascalon here. Who do you target? Who would you feel that Ascalon should target here? Should he be playing backline with his team or trying to pick this Seal or pick Seal?
Yeah, he needs to put on the pressure one way or the other. I think he did pick it to try and go for Seal, but that Deadeye there connecting on to Xenofly. That was too ambitious from Xenofly, a little too early as well. He gets shot down mid-air, and Seal right now in a spot of trouble. Without the tank line in effect, it's gonna be all eyes on that Farah. There's the takedown of all things by Karohana, and it's gonna be Blabberus still flying around along the way. The Mercy pocketing up Winston of Curse, but there's gonna be a takedown onto the Mercy. Is it gonna be enough? The point being contested, but at the end, the red team of Longan gonna take it 4-3.
The Longan just had 3 minutes 30 seconds there. There was no way that they were gonna lose that, especially if they kept on baiting out outs from Team Doge, which they did.
Yeah, I like the defense there. And if Team Doge actually had some time there on the offense for that second round, that could have been a little more down to the wire, but it was just really Team Longans to lose, and they didn't. They get the win by the 17-minute mark, and that was a good game after those substitutions there for the blue squad.
Yeah, definitely. Although Xenofly's pick on Bastion could have been sort of a bit earlier, I feel.
It felt like they wanted to commit on it to try and just snowball the way to victory. But when you actually get the kills onto the opponent, and especially when you get that checkpoint, it gives the opponent the opportunity to actually fine-tune their lineup to counter out the Bastion. So when you don't switch out the Bastion early, and you see these picks come out to try and counter out your hero, you're gonna be in for a bad time. And good ISO play there. The Hanzo getting up on top to the second floor, just making it rain with those arrows down below, and was able to get the takedown.
Wait, I have to go for a walk.
Okay, go ahead. So loading gonna be dropping on that. We'll see if we can get him by for a later time. So kudos to loading. A good first experience there. Lots of insight from the guy, and I'll appreciate the company.
Oh, it's just a toilet break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. I thought you were like, okay, I'm out. No, okay. So loading's gonna be back. So I was a little early about that. Oh yeah, a little potty break for him as we do see another set of players come to the lobby. So we have Karahana now and Lorax gonna be the two team captains. Apparently two of my dogs are inside. Kanina pa, apparently. There's Yoku. I still have pizza. There's Yoku and there's Leji. So who do you like better, Kat? Yoku is cutie. Yeah, they're all prepared for belly rubs because they're trained. I could actually just make a dog cafe and they'll all be happy doggos. Yoku looks like Chewy. Ah.
Yeah. She nagpapakit siya kanina kay girlfriend dahil like nakapatong yung dito tapos
Oh, she's always cute. No matter what. Not even just food, just always cute. Yoku! Yoku! Okay, fine, Deji. Hello, Deji. Yeah. You wanna be on stream, Deji? All the dogs are spoiled in this house. That's the trick. That's the trick. They all have a fat, happy life. That's how you keep the dogs, tame. Let's actually show that on stream. Wait, give me a sec, guys. Let me grab the camera. Where's Yoku? There you go. Look at that. So cute. Just chilling out there, trying to appease herself to Claire. Try and feed her some pizza because Papa John's was all the way there. Deji's there as well. So there you go. Ay nako. But yeah. That's just what's happening here in real life. So if you guys are interested to join these things, they do this every Friday, 8:30 p.m. So if you guys want to join the What's Team Fortress Pugs, just type in !WTF Ow. And the big thing is, they not only do normal pugs, they do entry pugs for diamonds and below. They do these special pugs a la Jane. So they're trying to experiment to try and go for some hero bans, aka just ban Brig and someone else. So we will see what the What's Team Fortress community has in store for its players into the coming months. I'm actually very excited to see these pug communities actually grow and show the variety as much as possible. Ban Brig. Ban Brig all the time. The thing about Overrush though is we don't actually play Brig too much. Everyone has already been jaded by the ladder because of Brig, so most people don't bring it out except the specific Brig specialists, to say the least. I've been playing Pokemon Go. So I've been playing Pokemon Go, guys, recently. Just cause I'm trying to get some Pokemon that I can't capture on Let's Go Pikachu. So yeah, if you guys have a Vulpix you can send me, feel free to do so. I don't know how you can do it online, but send me a Vulpix as much as possible. Cause I want some Alolan ones. Nice. I caught a Bellsprout while chilling for this one. Gun game. Let me just grab a bite of my pizza. As we are waiting, we do have two still in the queue, so we will see who's gonna be joining us for the last one. The Blue Squad already, Lorax, Infamous, Racer Boy, I Am Groot, Azure, and Seal. On the other hand, here for Team Raid, Akame, Legend, Fosher, Biotics, Vips, and Sexo. So yeah, interesting picks here for both captains. These names very familiar to many of us in the C scene, especially in the SG community. So gonna be trading great for Legend. We got two main tap. Damn, even some trades. Apparently this is a TCG right now. Players are cards you can actually collect and trade around. So tomorrow, guys, we will be handling some of the C community stuff. Gonna be having that Ashes to Ashes C showdown. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these diamond and below players, below diamond players, play the Ash in a map of their choosing. Just showcase what the hero, the Rifler, can actually do in many of these fights. Obito's is okay. Like, it's a little better when it's hot. Trade me now. Yo! Oh, finally got me. We always have pizza. That's the thing. Pizza is always a commodity in this house. What? I know. Yo. Wait, stuck in blue spec. So just quick FYI, that would actually be amazing. Yeah, true. So just a quick FYI, guys. When you see this, when you're a spectator, I'll actually show you all. When actually a spectator that is a color, that means you can only spectate the team that you're of the same color, which is really good for like coaches and stuff. But now as a caster, as a commentator, I can't actually see the rest of the map. Cal, help! Mr. Calderon, please put me in normal thingy. There you go. There you go. All my controls are back. Health bars are available. And let's get into it. Loading. Are you ready to go here on Blizzard World?
Wait, I'm stuck as well.
Okay, okay. I think you should be okay. Yeah, we're both orange now, so you can be able to move around. So we have Big Rax here, with Little Rax, of course, gonna be that captain. On the other hand, 5 on the mains with a Kame leading the charge on that Winston. Interesting, gonna be playing the floats here for the red team with a Lucio Zenyatta pairing. On the other hand, a little more standard for Big Rax, gonna be a 2-1-3 with the Sombra from Seal. Yeah, Big Rax now looking for a hack target. It's Legend and Vimps though getting first blood. The backline action, the Daks gonna be the Blackwater Bay right here. Big Rax now looking for a kill or two, and Azure gonna get that takedown. Sexo falling along the way. Big Rax now onto the point, trying to defend this. On the other hand, 5 animates gonna get that first pick, looking for a second one, but Racer Boy just a lot of damage done by the hammer.
Oh, the dive with the dive with Sombra here is actually paying off for team Big Rex here, and against this Goat's composition that the 5 animates are running.
Yeah, I like that they have the Sombra. The Sombra is actually really good against 3-3 comps, because with the Sombra, you can get the EMP quite quickly against big hitbox targets. You don't really need to assassinate the tanks. What you do is assassinate someone who's a little slower, like maybe the Zen, maybe the Lucio, if you can get the hack, maybe even the Brig, if you're ballsy enough. But the biggest thing that Sombra has in his plate is the EMP! There you go! Gets a hack on the 5, he gets a kill on the Pips first, and Lil Rax able to get the Dragon Blade in time, looking to get a cut above of all his opponents.
Well, that was, I think, the Dragon Blade might not have been necessary there for Lil Rex, as both Biotics and Vibes were not ready to use their support ults there. But in any way, Big Rex still have 4 of their ultimates here, and still does assassinate Vibes, which means 5 animates will take a bit longer to
5
reset.
animates. 5 animates losing one of their animates. I feel like Lil Rax felt he was forced to go for the Dragon Blade though, because none of his teammates were in position to actually leap into the fray after the EMP. So it's just gonna be a matter of judgment for the DPS line. Speaking of though, the Brig gonna go for the peel, and Akame with the takedown onto Lil Rax. Just way too cocky there from the Genji. Here comes the Brig leading the charge. I am Groot up on the top part, and there's the Shadow connecting onto Fosier, getting 3 Transcendence though in full effect. Sexo kept alive, but sadly the mech will still fall. Racer Boy with a good charge there. There's the EMP right now. Seal looking for a target. Vips though has the armor, and the Zenyatta actually stays alive even after the EMP, getting his health back, and the second tick now taken here by the attack.
It was a really good transcendence from Vibes there to keep all his tanks up despite the shatter from Racer Boy.
I love it. I love the transcendence there. I love the movement to stay alive even in the face of adversity, and even in the face of a Sombra getting that EMP. So 4-5 animates, they're gonna decide to try and take the high ground. Akame playing quite aggressively, and they are gonna decide to go for a Brig even after that Tracer switch. 5 animates now, gonna keep the momentum going, gonna keep the pendulum swinging in their favor.
Well, Seal did use the EMP last fight there, which means that Nano Blade here from Infamous and Lil Rex will be coming through.
Big Rax though, Nano Blade now coming on out, gets grabbed up, and there's the self-destruct, 2 kills already. Lyrax will fall, and that was this huge focus fire there. Fosher with a beautiful Graviton Surge as well to keep the Genji in check. 5 mains looking to go for the push, playing quite aggressively. Seal getting peeled by Fosher. Vips able to get the final blow, and 5 mains looking like there are not only support 1 tricks.
Legend is going onto the McCree and swapping from the break here, which means that this triple support setup from 5 mains will not be in play for the next fight. And it'll be interesting to see how Biotics and Vibes do actually heal up the three of their tanks with such little.
Yeah, Lucio and Zen, not really your best healers. I am good though with the Prime Rage already. He gets stunned up, almost gets taken down. There's the focus fire, and Legend with the kill. 5 mains looking to go for the push. Razor Boy though, huge shatter connecting. Nana boosted up, gets the pin onto Legend. There's the Transcendence from Vips, but it's just not enough to keep the McCree alive. Fosher though turning things around. We have a counter chance. Azure able to get it in time. Seal with the EMP as well, and Big Rax just doing the damage that needs to be done. Getting the kills onto a combo, and Fosher forcing Sexo to back on out alongside Vips and the rest.
Seal was really patient there, waiting for the Transcendence from Vibes to end before pressing Q, allowing Big Rex to actually clean this fight up.
Yeah, and that was just an easy kill onto the opposing tanks. It looked like he wanted to go for the Zen, but wasn't able to do so, but still was enough to force the retreat from 5 mains. Now the McCree turning around literally, doesn't get the shot onto the Sombra. Now Seal in a spot of trouble. There's the aggression. Legon wanting to go for the translocation as we have a Gravity Surge right now, looking for a target or two. Self-destruct is there from Sexo. It does get a takedown onto Azure. Beautiful play there from the Diva, and here comes the aggression from the attack. Lil Rax caught in the corner, will fall. Seal now hiding into the arcade, and is gonna try to go for the last minute contest.
It's interesting to see why Lil Rex didn't actually go for the blade there, considering that both Biotics and Vibes did not have the support outs. Maybe the out tracking there just wasn't on point for Big Rex.
The thing I would notice also, Lil Rax was already caught in the corner by that point when he was in position to go for the blade. Now he's gonna go for the blade, and
this
wow!
the beat from Biotics.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like, so it's both good and bad, and it's just like complete mind games there from Lil Rax, just forcing out that one support ult. Again, it's a situation where it's better safe than sorry, but you can still react and see where the Genji is going. Razor Boy right now, Nana boosted up, Shatter is available, and sometimes your first instinct is what you always do. You can see there in Biotics has been already known and experienced how to deal with the Dragon Blade. But anyway, Big Rax able to even things out in terms of ultimates. They have the Shatter and the Trance compared to the Deadeye and the Primal. Akame though gets felt along the way. There's the Shatter right now. Razor Boy gets 2. Is it enough to actually get some follow-up? Sexo trying to back on out. There's the hack and almost gets that takedown.
Akame might be swapping to the Reinhardt here, especially on the third point of Visible, and Razor Boy has proven to be a problem with his shatters here, but no, Akame will be sticking to his Winston, especially with his Primal Rage out.
Yeah, when you have the Primal Rage, you can still use it to isolate and decimate one of your opponents. Here comes the aggression though from the defense again. Good D-Mech onto Sexo, and a Baby Diva who struggles to stay with the mech is not gonna be a superior tank in this fight. Lil Rax though really low, gets healed up by Diana. Infamous getting the tag in time, and Big Rax gonna be able to defend this again. 30 seconds remaining here for the attack.
That was really smart from Seal to actually hack Legend there, which meant that Legend did not have the flashbang to stun Lil Rex out of his Dragon Blade.
Now Seal is in position to go for the EMP, just waiting for them to bunch up. There's the stun, there's the EMP rather, the silence is in full effect. Vip's gonna fall, there's the Graviton Surge right now from the blue squad, and the red team gonna follow on suit. The Transcendence though ending, this might be a spot of trouble, but Azure able to keep the duration in time to, by the end of the ultimate. 2 kills right now here for the blue team. Vips though gonna go for the trance, but gets pinned along the way, and Razor Boy able to get first place.
Vibes and Biotics there were just unable to generate these support ultimates in time to counter both the EMP and the Blade coming in from Big Rex there. Vibes did get a few really good plays that using his transcendence to save his team from the EMP and another one from the shatter, but he was just unable to sustain his out generation throughout the entire fight, throughout the entire map.
Yeah, so for the red squad there, unfortunately, the Transcendence didn't make it in time. I loved Sombra plays right there. Seal just a little too late to actually prevent the Winston from jumping, but was in a good position to get 5, and there was a good amount of follow-up. It was pretty close for both squads because it took a while for the defense to go for the push, especially with the Winston in their face. But even after the Gravina surge, they were able to stay alive, and looks like they are going to be able to hold by the start of the third point. Kudos to Big Rocks there for a superb defense by the end.
5 undermains look to be rolling out with 2 off tanks, or is Cecil going to swap? Big Rex will be looking to stay with this this Ana that has proven to be very useful for them, and Seo is on his Sombra once again.
So Sexton now switching over to the Winston. We see the dive composition here in full effect. I like dive on Blizzard World. You can use the high ground pretty well. A lot of opportunities on the first, second, and even the third point. On the other hand, here we go with Bidrax, and it is going to be a counter 2-2-2. So no break this time, no 3-3. Let's go with an old standard game, and it's always a pleasure to see some DPS shine. The Rax now 26% on that blade, and that's quite quick at the start. 20 seconds in. Look at this, how quick he's getting that ult charge, looking to get a takedown onto a Kame. There's the heal, but it's just not enough from Diana. The Rax now trying to back on out. Can he stay alive? He's in a spot of trouble. Sexo out in front. Here comes the Winston, zapping Razorboy to his demise. There's a charge on in. Lil Rax again with an assassination, and at 79%, 84%. This is gonna be a good spot for Big Rax to take the point within the 1 minute mark.
Despite the heroics from Lil Rex, Big Rex did not actually check their corners, and Ciso and Akame were able to get a really important pick off on Infamous there.
Yeah, so
without main heal,
go.
without main, yeah, the play comes in from Lil Rex and catches Legend.
Legend, they're gonna fall. Vip's gonna die as well. The Rax though shocked to his demise. Just a taser doing too much damage. Sexo though being booped around, gonna be able to get the prime rage in this one. Will he pop it? Yes, he can. 5 animents won't stop believing, trying to keep that feeling going on. Sexo though hacked up. Looks like his legs don't work like it used to before. 2 kills right now for the offense. They're gonna be able to get it. And for Big Rax, just that really quick blade, just setting the tone. It was a little bit of a situation where Lil Rax was playing quite selfishly to try and get his ult charge instead of playing with his team. But it was also the fact that, as Lodi here says, no checking of the corners, no proper regroup was the problem for Big Rax at the start of this map.
Lil Rex goes in a bit too aggressively there, getting picked off by Biotics. For the next fight, Seo does have the EMP here, and they might try to use it here, and they do, and pick off the set. As you try to go for the Sound Barrier, but it's picked off by Sisu here, and Seo follows up with the kill on Akame.
This is actually a very sloppy fight here for the offense, and that wasn't just a bit. That was all the way from downtown. Literally a new postal code. Lil Rax caught in no man's land and gets taken down a while ago. But here comes the contest. A small stalemate as of the moment. Good positioning from the red squad, but they're forced to back one out. But there's the hack on the Biotics, forcing the nano boost. Lil Rax though with the nano blade, sleep dart in effect, but someone wakes him up, and Vip's now probably cursing the day in this fight, but it's still enough for the takedown. Good chance there from Fosher. 5 animates knowing how to play with Diana, and are gonna be able to get those takedowns.
But despite Big Rex committing 3 outs there, they still did not get any progress on cut. But Seo is coming up to his EMP once again, and this might prove to be the turning point for the next fight.
The EMP is such a game changer, and Seal has been the one able to go 1 vs 1, PH versus SG Pugs, but amazing, huh? What? No, you're just gonna destroy us. Don't. I think it would be really good in the future, but I'm gonna be excited for that one. Legend though, really low, almost falls, but wow, Lilrax actually gets a sleep dart and the Dead Eye connecting onto 2. That was absolutely huge there from Bips. Gets the sleep dart in time, absolutely perfect here from Ive Animates. And there's the L for the lull, for the loser, for the win, and 5 Animates just gonna go for the push.
Despite Legend falling so low, that Biotics was there with the defense matrix after the EMP from Zero actually wore off, and that was how Legends actually caught the 2 members of Big Rex.
DM's on point. Honestly, something you won't see at its first glance. You'll notice the heal, of course, first as you see the bar just fill up. As absolutely huge from both the off-tank and the support. Good play from the red team so far. 5 Animates really having that support mindset inside them and just know how to protect each other. We have a Kamedo playing quite aggressively. Meteor Strike already to back on out. And the Meteor Strike can be used to disengage like that. It's always a safe option. It's an ultimate you can get quite quickly and not really too much of a game changer. But this is gonna be the game changer here as a Nano Blade in full effect, and this time Vips doesn't get the sleep dart. Sound barrier from the Lucia of Azure as well, and Big Rax now with the big balls play, gonna be able to get that one. Biotics forced to retreat, doesn't get D-Mech as of the moment, but Lil Rax gives chase and gets the takedown onto the mech.
And once again, still has this EMP here. Big Rex are doing a really good job trying to cycle their, ensuring they have a win condition for every single fight that they take against a 5 Animates.
DP now available here for Big Rax, and they're trying to get in position. Seal again, gonna be heart of the problem here for defense. Can the Sombra pop it? Yes, he does. Focus fire onto who? Shatter now connecting on the Vips. Lil Rax with a takedown as well onto Fosher. It looks like the checkpoint gonna be getting the push. Here comes the Winstow. Sexo trying to make this happen. Biotics really low. D-Mech doesn't use the self-destruct, and the second checkpoint taken.
Well, the comp here ran by Big Rex has so many out combos that you can use that you can combo with Seal, as we have seen last fight comboed with Racer Boy with Vishanta, and again the Infamous and Little Rex do have that Nano Blade combo available. For sure does not have the beat here, which means that this Nano Blade combo is very.
Yeah, Big Rax right now trying to get the win here, as there's the blade even without the nano boost. Oh, that is a missed timing there. You can see the Lil Rax was waiting for the boost. Infamous didn't have it yet, only got one with the blade, but I think this is gonna be enough. Dead Eye all the way in the end. Biotics now gonna go for the fireworks display, and that's takedown, and that's the win.
Well, Big Rex just took that really slowly, farming out all ultimates that they needed, that they knew that they could win fights with these ultimates that they slowly farmed up, especially with the Nano Blade combo and the EMP shot.
What I noticed from Lil Rax and his team is the moment Lil Rax got that first blade, they synced their ultimate timings with his. Their flow of the game was really based on the blade. There's no real doubt about it where the offense was triangulated on. But the biggest MVP for the Blue Squad was Seal. The EMPs on point on the attack and the defense. Absolutely perfect play there from the Sombra. Getting hacks in time in most of these fights. So the aggression there really paying off in dividends. So yeah, gonna be another game done. Are you guys gonna go now? Sad. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. What is this? What is the chat saying? Miraculum was the shiz though. Was it? Was it really? I think it's fun. It was a really good time, especially in the XP Cup. But yeah, I miss the squad, but you know, we're moving on. Moving on, MMK, moving on. We'll see what the PH has in store. In a PH versus SG show match, that'll be really fun to do at some point in time. Maybe within the next month or the next month, something like that. Like a community versus community show match. That'll be actually really cool to see. So yeah. 5 animates there. Good stuff. So who's in the chat? We still have a lot of people here in the Pugs, so that's good stuff. Wow, 23 people. So a lot of people now talking around. So loading. Do you often play in the What's Team Fortress Pugs here?
No, this is actually like the. I actually joined the server around last week maybe. I actually wanted to start, but I saw them. I saw that they were actually looking for casters, so I said, why not just try it out.
Ah. So guys, just a quick heads up. There is more casters here for What's Team Fortress besides loading. We are trying to see how many casters who are willing to actually volunteer and help out the community, because as much as I love doing this, I can't do this every week because I have usually prior obligations on Friday. So if you guys are interested to actually cast for the What's Team Fortress community, just send a PM to the admins and they'll see if they can hook you up. It is very community based. It is going to be completely friendly to beginners and veterans alike. Of course, this is all volunteer stuff, but if you do want to showcase your talents in casting as well as showcase the community, feel free to apply in the Discord. Dude, hard sellout game, strong right there. Good stuff. Really good game so far. Daks, tell me more about What's Team Fortress. What's Team Fortress is a global Singaporean community. I said global than a country, but you know, a global outreach Singaporean community with roots in the region coming out from the previous game they played in their name, Team Fortress 2. So this community growing from Team Fortress, setting up these community tournaments, working with Valve as much as possible, giving outlets to the players, and this community has withstood the test of time to go into Overwatch. So many players in the Singaporean Overwatch scene which you do see in the C Open Division, even Contenders Pacific, come and stem from this community. So What's Team Fortress is a good outlet for Singaporeans especially to play alongside their fellow countrymates in ranked stats-based combat. The really big selling point for the Pugs is, first, they have captainship. So each team gets a captain, there's a drafting, there's a priority, so everyone does get to play. The second biggest thing, and I think it's honestly overshadows the drafting system when it's not based on the game, is the stats. Calderon, as well as his team of stats analyzers, you know, that kind of deal. They have this amazing spreadsheet that has this pseudo MMR. It has your win-loss, captain score, and so much more. So it really goes to show, if you want to rank yourself among the region, among the players, there is an outlet of that. And honestly, What's Team Fortress does set the blueprint for more suitable Pug communities. One thing for note is I did get inspiration from What's Team Fortress to actually fix up the Pugs for Overrush PH, moving on from community scrims to something like the drafting system, which we are enjoying as well. Each community, of course, has a different focus, a different audience, but if you are really dedicated in your craft and want to take your games to the next level and especially meet the players that you will see in the higher echelons, feel free to join What's Team Fortress. Is that sellout enough for you? Damn. Sellout game strong, dude. I love Fortnite. Fortnite is life, guys. Fortnite is the true esport. Overnight Fort Watch. Dude, I remember an ad for Walmart there where they would give you a free spray if you danced in Walmart. Wow. That is an absolute poke jump right there. Yeah, I love it. Hopefully they don't get sued to oblivion for all their dances though. Is a dance... Oh nga guys, I have a question for you. Is a dance copyrightable? Could be. You think...
It's like they keep renaming it.
Mhm.
Like for example, the Millie Rock. It's called the Millie Rock, and then they renamed it to something else.
Hey Dex, I think I have to go soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, wait lang guys, wait lang. So, okay, so I guess loading has to go, so we will be saying goodbye to our beautiful co-caster. Thank you, loading. Good debut from you. I love the analysis that you were able to give, and we hope to see you soon in What's Team Fortress. So yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Dude, kudos. Good job, man. So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Fortnite dances. They just changed the name, right?
Change the name.
Yeah, change the name and
And then basically they're making a shit ton of money out of it, but then the artist that created those dances don't
Yeah.
get any,
that's
not
true.
even a credit.
That's
So
true.
They're actually like some of them are coming after it.
Yeah, I've seen there's like lawsuits and stuff. So yeah,
Even the-
Fortnite
like
in
that-
trouble. Yo,
Even the like that Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Whale, the best vid. Oh crap. Of course, whenever I stream, my alarm always sounds. I don't know why. What do you know? The F in what's the WTF stands for Fortnite. What the Fortnite? Easy. Okay, let me just change the game real quick. So let me just change the stream title. A Fortnite stream, by the way. But yeah, we are gonna be going into Busan, into the next one. We just had loading after his debut there. Gonna drop on out. Thank you. Was able to co-cast with me for an hour and a half. So kudos to you. Good real session from loading. But anyway, we are gonna be going into the two fan clubs gonna duel. Diva fan club here versus Dabbing club. Of course, the Diva fan club headed by Xenofly, Dabbing club by Karohana. So perfect plays, perfect names from both. Gonna be Busan, gonna be the map, and I think it well suits the lore. It suits the players. TCC, come Discord, please. As Nightbot there, just talking to everyone, and me wearing my headphones like this again. I think it's just gonna be a thing on how I wear my headphones like this all the time. Yeah. 9-9. Holy shit, that's 9, dude.
Thank you.
9-9.
Brooklyn 9-9 right there. Thanks for the resub, Diggs. 9 months. It's really been that long, hasn't it? Because I know we actually had a proper system and streams by January, and the subs came in by February. So it has been a while. It's already November. The Poggers, dude. Poggers, my doggers. Welcome to the jungle. Thanks for the not so prime sub, and enjoy your emotes, Jab. Oh, 9 months. 9 months, I think. 9 months, I think, is the longest streak. 9 or 10 months. I think someone is 10 months, but I'm not sure. I think might be Fun Trick, but I'm not sure. Hashtag goals. Cal, help! Cal, I'm blue again. Cal, I'm blue again. Cal, help me. Best emotes. Wah. Owl badge, dude. Owl badge. Emotes there by Shu. Always a great thing to see. So if you guys wanna see, wanna get emotes of, hey, what the fuck happened to my screen? Why am I in the water? Hey, help! I'm stuck in the water, guys. But yeah, so you guys want emotes like mine and want it to get done, you guys should check out Shuwapi. She streams her art as well. So twitch.tv/Shuwapi, so you can get some sweet emotes that look like what I have. Okay, there you go. We have the overlay reset. We have everything reset. Just gonna be me, myself, and I now casting, and Diva Fan Club gonna be held here, led by the McCree from Xenofly. Interesting that Xenofly not gonna be on his Diva, even though he aptly named his team as such. They are gonna go for some shots onto Pepega, on the Diva, and Kurs run over along the way. Razorboy right now out in front, and Seal again with the Brig. Seal has been able to make some big plays with any character of his choosing, but most notable have been the Brigitte and the Sombra. Still like the Choco Butternut badge. Okay. You get the sponge cake now. It's honestly about preference. Where there are a bunch of people. Where's the Dab Show emote? I don't have too many emote slots, okay? Or maybe one day. The first priority is thinking emote, that's for sure. But anyway, Pepega already getting the first takedown on the Xenofly, as we do see the Red Squad gonna go for the push, gonna try to go play aggressively. Seal with a good dupe and gets that takedown on the Curse, stun connecting, and looks like it does a record scratch onto the Lucio. A 2-for-1, make that a 2-for-2. Xenofly getting good sight lines, and Diva Fan Club actually taking advantage of the overextend of the Dabbing Club. There's the Deadeye connecting onto Sleepy Corgi. Looks like he will sleep forever in this one. Karahana though trying to hop on out, gets isolated, forces to grab that early, and it's actually gonna lead to absolutely nothing. So the Graviton Surge used as the stall. Here comes the Dabbing Club trying to get the moves in, but there's a shatter right now. Lil Rax gonna boost it up, swinging away, getting two, looking to get another target, gets three, Akame with a kill as well, and here comes the Brigitte with the full push. There's the speed boost, and Diva Fan Club get the flip. Okay, Lil Rax smashing into the spawn point right there, and Diva Fan Club now gonna get their Reinhardt in a precarious situation. Good bubble though from Akame to cleanse the Reinhardt, and here comes Lil Rax now trying to charge out of the window. He's gonna get isolated. Another bubble there from Akame, and there's the pocket play. Self-destruct though coming on out into the middle. It takes care of TCC. Ayako caught out, swept in the tide of damage, and David Club right now just dabbing on all those haters, dabbing on all those overextenders, and are gonna be able to get the point. Whew. Dabbing Club 60% right now, really good push, and that was just Lil Rax overextending way too long. He wasn't punished the first time, and that was actually very questionable from the red squad, but that second time able to get that takedown. Lil Rax right now with the shatter. We have a chance though in response from Infamous, and for the Diva Fan Club, they are in a spot of trouble because the Dabbing Club is in full force, looking to just rush into the gates, try to meet their fanboy, gonna show everyone the best moves in the country. A sound barrier now available here for Sleepy Corgi. Will he use the sound barrier in a precarious situation? Akame though, Graviton Surge is there, and Sleepy Corgi not using the sound barrier, gonna fall. I think that's a big mistake here on the side of the defense. Karahana now getting taken down, and Diva Fan Club able to make the opening that they need. Infamous though looking to get the kill onto TCC. There's the takedown from Cinefly. Diva Fan Club able to get the flip again. So ultimates right now, Sambar available here for Kurz. Lil Rax gonna go for the rotate onto the left hand side as well. Racer Boy though deciding to try and march on in. Here comes a few swings. Dabbing Club and Diva Fan Club looking to see who's the superior one. There's the Deadeye locking on to the Reinhardt. Shatter doesn't connect, but Karahana gonna fall to the damage anyway. Sambar there used up by Sleepy Corgi. Doesn't save the life of the Zarya. Will it be enough for Dabbing Club though to still go for the push? No. Lil Rax already outclassing Racer Boy. Diva Fan Club in full force, trying to meet their favorite idol. And this is gonna be the blue squad. Gonna be able to defend by the spawn point again. So what's been happening here is just the tank line, they're being decimated so quickly. The Deadeye from Cinefly charged so long that it went through the barrier, and Karahana just getting taken down, caught off guard. This time though, Graviton Surge is going to be met by the sound barrier. Here comes the bomb. Will it land in time? Yes it does. TCC will fall. Lil Rax though close to the shatter. Can he get the stun in time? Yes he can. We have Racer Boy to the floor, but Karahana able to turn things around, able to try and bring this to a head. 100 energy. Akame though trying to turn things around as well, gonna try to trade some things back, but the Zarya is gonna be meeting each other in pitch combat. The two beams now clashing, crossing in the overtime, looking to take away the one on the red team on the point. They need to stay on to get the capture. Lil Rax trying to go for the contest, but the red squad has been able to get the capture now. There's the stun, booping Lil Rax away. Here comes the Zarya though of Akame, and the two tanks again just dueling with the Brigitte. We have a small lull period right now as Ayako is gonna be able to go for the push on in. The Brigitte though does get met by the rally as well as the Transcendence. So the red squad gonna get 3. Here comes the cluster. Cinefly with a contest in the back line, but he's gonna roll on over and gonna get taken down. And you just see the small stall in a goats. It's just the two teams staring each other off, trying to see who's gonna make a mistake. And it looks like the blue squad was gonna be the one falling in that one.
Ready for battle.
So for the red squad, gonna be able to get that 1-0 advantage. A few mistakes here and there for both teams, but it does look like that for the Dabbing Club, they are gonna be able to break down those dance moves and just dab on all those haters, win those fights, and take the 1-0. Diva Phantom though still not playing to their name. Not gonna play the Diva. Cinefly on that Road Dog. We will see a Lucius Zen and a Brig. So 3-3 comp here with a Road Dog. Very interesting pick here for Diva Fan Club. On the other hand here for Dabbing Club, Infamous all the way in the back line. Just tossing out those orbs, getting some good sight lines. Discord orb connecting onto the Road Dog as well. And the good thing about here for the red team is when you're facing off against an enemy Roadhog, first you can just barrier out those hooks. Second, of course, just some easy ult charge right there. And look at this, Dabbing Club having the advantage in terms of ult economy. The percentiles in their favor. Infamous with good tracking, and Karohana gonna get 2 along the way. So there's the first capture, and I feel like the Roadhog pick not really the best one in this situation. You can't even get past the barriers there. Just too much health, too much armor, bubbles abound. It's just way too much for a Roadhog to pop. Fly though still in the backline, just tossing out those right clicks, trying to shatter the shield. There we go. We have Razorboy forced to put it down, but he might be able to use it in a precarious situation. Grab the search now coming on out, and that's gonna be an easy cluster. 5 kills already. The only survivor, TCC, gets staggered, and that's gonna be a team kill. Team kill right there for the Dabbing Club. Let's just watch that one again. Everyone coming at the same time, and it just ends up in such a bad situation. Topsy-turvy there. D.Va Fan Club can't even do anything in that fight. But anyway, Dabbing Club right now down below. Here comes the push. Lil Rax trying to get down the stairs. Self-destruct though is there. And there's a Transcendence as well. But Pepega still gets to Akame Curse. Don't fall. Xenofly getting taken down by Karohana as well. Razorboy right now looking to go for the clash and takes care of his counterpart. A similar situation there. A team kill going the way. TCC dies in the end. And no one to go for the Ninja Cap. That was an interesting self-destruct from Pepega. It smashes into the wall and it just stays up there like a bomb, just waiting on to trap the opponent, gets those takedown, getting 2, and it really looked like the Reinhardt was gonna go for the shatter in that situation. The Rax now is ready with a shatter himself, and he wants to go for the stun. Gets absolutely nothing. We have a Zenyatta Transcendence though from Infamous, as TCC already taking care of Razorboy. Gonna be a good cluster though with the Graviton Surge. Soundbar now is pop, and the red team trying to turn things around with their own Graviton Surge. Karohana, 100 energy and a Dream, but looks like that Dream is gonna be that today. Infamous gonna be the next target. He's trying to drop on down, but Akame giving chase. Curse as well with that speed boost, with that sound barrier, and Lil Rax gonna drop on down after the flip on the point. So D.Va Fan Club gonna be able to get the capture along the way. Lil Rax though, well, I like how he got charged up, but Razorboy and Lil Rax trying to regroup. On the other hand, TCC up the top, ready with a trance, and here comes the choke. But without the Reinhardt, they are forced to use the Transcendence early. Lil Rax wasn't in position, and D.Va Fan Club was forced to use the support ult at an early situation. Seal now whip shot connecting onto Lil Rax. Here comes the Dabbing Club looking to go for the push. Then can the damage be done along the way? There's the focus fire onto Ayaka. Good bubble though from Akame, and the Graviton Surge might turn things around as there's the cluster. Transcendence out of nowhere. Infamous flying in like a real monk. There's the Zenyatta right now looking to pop off, and pop heads connecting onto TCC. No, the Discord Orb does connect, and there's the Graviton Surge right now. Easy pickings here for the red team, but the contest still going on to the point. Xenofly now forced to back on out close to the water. Sleepy Corgi trying to get the boop. Can the Lucio do get it? Pepega already with 2 with the self-destruct. The only one left right now is Ayako. He will get staggered. He will fall. And is this going to be enough here for the Dabbing Club to take the win? Akame though being booped around, getting taken down by his counterpart. And that's going to be a 2-0 here for Dabbing Club. I think Xenofly win trading. God damn.
0-2. Ready for battle.
I'm going to own all these moves.
So the Dabbing Club in a really good spot, and Xenofly, it looks like Xenofly made a good name about D.Va and is going to decide to play only everything that isn't the D.Va in the tank role. We've seen the Winston, we've seen the Roadhog. What's the other thing we've seen? I wasn't D.Va, I think it was the... Oh, we saw the McCree. So it wasn't attack. So interesting, we haven't seen the Orisa from him. Maybe if we go to another map, we will see an Orisa instead. So anyway, here we go with the blue team. Dabbing Club now looking to go for the point first. There's a good hop from Xenofly, trying to flex around with his tank roll. Here comes Ayaka in the thick of things, and Lil Rax caught off guard, gets taken down by Sleepy Corgi. Dabbing Club just keeping on the pressure, staying on by the point, doesn't want to miss their train. Looking to go for the boop right now onto Xenofly, and the scoreboard connecting Karohana with another takedown. Karohana has been pretty impressive so far with the Zarya, with anything he's been playing, but I like the off-tank picks here. I like seeing how Karohana is trying to get that energy to work. Akame though switching on over, gonna be on that Widowmaker, and this is such a good Widow map. Good sight lines on the second floor to try and do as much damage as possible. Here comes the Zen. Infamous trying to charge things up. Akame though with a headshot now onto Sleepy Corgi and looking for another one. Pepega though in a bad spot. He almost gets taken down. Infamous and Karahana though keeping on the pressure, and the focus fire from the backline do get those 2 takedowns. So anyway, Dabbing Club now just gonna decide to march up the street. We do see Xenofly though all the way in the back line, gets the barrier busted, and now Diva Fan Club gonna be playing a 5v6 in the front line. It's gonna be a contest here from Xenofly, and was already noticed by the opponent. But Kami though with a huge shot onto Sleepy Corgi, another kill right there. Ayako looking to go for the push. 3 kills here for Diva Fan Club. This looks like it's gonna be their biggest opportunity as of the moment. Seal though keeping on the pressure, getting the heals from the Harmony Orb. Infamous now to the floor, almost gets charged, will get taken down by the sniper. Akame in a bad spot all the way out in front, and can he actually get the kill? The Fan Club still keeping on the pressure, keeping on the beats, keeping on the beat down. Xenofly now with the whole hog, and he's looking to get the punches onto Seal, gonna get the boop onto Karohana. Looks like the train to Busan is gonna run another one over. Xenofly though in a bad spot, gets focus fire and taken down. Razor Boy looking to go for the push on in again. Pepega though gonna whip out the self-destruct onto the point, gets 2, huge bomb there on the boat. Ayako and TCC. Lurax on the other hand gonna get that charge onto Infamous, but the Red Squad able to get the flip. Big ultimate there from Pepega. So yeah, anyway, for the Red Squad, it's gonna be a bash there from Seal. Dabbing Club looking to go for the push on in again. Graviton Surge, Sound Barrier, and Shatter are ready here for Dabbing Club. On the other hand, here for Diva Fan Club, they only have the Graviton, and they just use the Infrasight. So Diva Fan Club needs to make this work. There's Ayako now using the Incel as much as possible. We have Curse stuck in the middle, and there's the focus fire and the takedown. Shatter though cancelled out. Lorax just doing way too much damage. He wants to go for a few hammer swings. There's a rally though from Seal, and this might be the Seal of Armor here. Gonna go for the stun onto the Reinhardt. Nano boosted right though from Lorax, is able to do a lot of damage, sweeping away the Seal. Gonna first fall. The Broom is there in full force, but Karohana just gonna get the Limbo Rock and get that takedown. Dabbing Club in a good spot. Akame forced to go for the contest, but the Widowmaker won't last long in close quarters. Can the Winston, can the Lucio actually get anything done? No. Diva Fan Club gonna get 0-3.
Play of the game.
A lot of good kills right there, and Akame actually making the point that it's just been all goats all day. Maybe if you actually try to go for 2-2-2, like okay, I'll talk to you guys real quick about maybe that little problem. If you guys are just playing to try and have some fun and try to experiment, I would honestly just suggest playing a 2-2-2 as a team instead of playing goats all day. But it is what it is. If you guys do decide to play the composition, don't judge. It is the strongest comp as of the moment. It's gonna be the best way to actually play in the Pugs. But yeah, we will see now who is gonna be into the next one. Gonna be keep on keeping on, and we'll keep going as long as we can. If you guys do want to join, just type in !WTF Ow. It's a little bit of a struggle sometimes when nothing is happening, but the best thing to do when you're casting goats is you just try to delay a little, try to get the calls, try to look at the position. The most important thing is the position. Sometimes you're even gonna call like, oh, the Reinhardt moving left, gonna try to get the angle, and there you go, and that's when you can actually get the call right. That's the beauty of goats. You just get that one misstep, you call it, and then it happens. But it is what it is. It's the meta right now. Back then we were sick of the dive. Back then we were sick of the mercy, and now we're sick of the 3-3. I just feel like first it's fatigue from the duration and the longevity of the game, and second of all, I think because with the 3-3, the biggest part of the hero pool isn't used at all. You guys get me? Like, the 3-3 forces you to play 3 tanks and 3 supports. And what role has the most heroes? It's damage. It's really unfortunate where you only can pick out like what 5, 6 plus 5, like around 10 heroes, around 20 out of 29. So it really does drain a lot out of some people. But I digress. It is what it is. It is the meta right now. Hopefully. Oh, dude. Whippy boy! Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, dude. You the best. Boggers, my doggers. Welcome to the jungle. Smash. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. I should stop doing that. That's not my thing. I'll eat your ass. I know you, dude. I gave it to you because it's your Twitch Prime thing. But yeah, kudos. If you guys want to see more of Weepy Boy, he does stream on Facebook. Right now, he's trying out for the Royal Rumble Royale, so he does stream a variety. He does play Overwatch on stream, so you guys can check that out at his page, Weepy Boy. No, hahaha, or whatever. Just stream, whatever. Weepy Boy right there. Dude, my sellout for you is always there. I believe in Weepy Boy. 1 versus 1 Torb for 2 CP. Oh my fucking god, dude. That is gonna be a resident sleeper right there. Are you guys all playing like PUBG Mobile or something? Everyone's on the phone. Oh, what's up? Such a good game, dude. But I like the other game, Line. Also, I like the game Telegram. Those are good games. Dude, I've retired from Bumble. Bumble. The best one. Moramboral. Diba bawal for me to be even on Twitch, lol? No, you can be on chat. They don't. You're. Hi. Songbird and Paper Bag, what a sellout on the chat. But as I was saying, Nico, you're allowed to be on stream. Okay. Let me just real talk real quick. In an exclusivity contract, your exclusivity just ranges to your own stream on that platform. So pretend I invite you to guest on my stream. It's my stream. You're more or less allowed to do so. What you'd want to do though is just be like, just tell your employer or something, nah, you're gonna do this, and they really can't stop you because you know, it's my show. It's your individual thing. It's your individual kind of contract to try and maybe like we'll do a podcast, we'll do a talk, we'll play together. It's no problem. But yeah, it's no problem. It's seryoso naman. Like don't worry about exclusivity contracts like that because you can still showcase. So pretend I play Overwatch and then invite you. That's totally fine. You can be on the chat, you can be in voice chat, you can just have fun, and that's no problem because that's your time. Your streams are more or less signed to them if they keep you under the contract. If not, whatever. So yeah, don't worry about it. You chill. We chill. We can just play with our favorite LOL streamer. Hashtag 24/7. Aww. Oh, it's okay, baby boy. I believe in you. I believe in you. Don't worry about it. It's gonna happen. That's what I think. It's gonna happen for sure. But yeah. We're gonna get... Oh. Serena's just she abandoned us. No, she didn't. It's just her time is not conductive to our time. Kailan ka magiging COD streamer? Anytime. I actually feel sometimes we should be streaming our COD. But I'm also doing a lot of things when we're playing Blackout, so you know, I can't really be streaming that I'm working on something, especially if it's freaking confidential. But, you know, I digress. Maybe we can again. Like, the performance of the game last time wasn't bad. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad, so maybe we can do it again. Joe, I'm not saying that on stream. I'm not saying that on stream, even though almost everyone in the world won't understand what that means. Ban goats, okay. Akame, calling calling for it. Calling for the band goats. No. No to the 3-3. They don't want to see it. They don't want to play it. Gonna go for the 2-2-2 instead. No Brig. And we'll see. We'll see. You can still play the Brig even without the goats. I wonder if they're gonna be forced to play the goats if someone plays the Brig. That'll be very, very interesting to see. Pao and Nico, the two boys, the J-boys. J-boys in chat right there. Pao and Nico, so shoutouts to them. Hey Nico, I know you're used to the shoutouts to like, shoutout po kuya, pwede po makiplaro, pwede po pa-add sa Facebook, but you know. Oh yeah, please. I don't want to get into it, cause we're casting for another community anyway, so let's keep it in English as much as possible.
And you gotta believe it.
Thanks for the follow there, Kenlim YF. Thank you. As we get into the game, gonna be another What's Team Fortress game here. A while ago we had loading for as my co-caster. This time I'm going solo, but Akame is going pretty high up, and finally we see a game without the 3-3. So in Overrush PH, just what pretty much to do. We just meme around in 2-2-2. Likely last game, says Calderon. No problem at all. So we'll see right now. Diva Fan Club still here for the blue team. On the other hand, the red team gonna be the Dabbing Club. So no name changes as of yet. Songbird though, keeping the shots on and gets takedown onto Ayako. Flashbang available. Looking to give chase to Paper Bag. The Mercy in the back spot, and Vips gets flashbang. Gets taken down. Looks like the Deadlock Gang gonna get a new leader tonight. Diva Fan Club though still keeping on the pressure, gonna be defending by the archway. I like the aggression here from Razor Boy. He's out in front, looking to go for some space. There's the shatter though, and Pepperga gets it blocked along the way. Dabbing Club right now forced to back on out. The aggression is there. Vips though with a good shot now, getting revenge on the Songbird, looking to get a comment this time, but there's the damage being done. Seal is there on the side. Graviton Surge available here for Diva Fan Club, and here comes the pain, here comes the damage. 3 kills to their name. Diva Fan Club in a good spot. So the biggest thing Diva Fan Club is doing right is just this Zarya and this Pharah putting on the pressure so much. Razor Boy with good blocking along the way. The Diva Fan Club though still keeping on, and Ayako though gonna fall. Oh my god, what's happening, dude? Okay, so anyway, Diva Fan Club right now looking to get in position, gonna be at the corner. Razor Boy though ready with the shatter, and Diva Fan Club now looking to go for the advantage, looking to go for the push. Vips does get a shot now onto Kame. Bob is available here for the Ash Squad, and let's go into the fight again. Valkyrie though is popped right now by Paper Bag. I thought it was an emergency, but looks like it's just the dogs messing around again. Shatter though is not gonna be messing around. Good bubble coming on out, but 3 kills here for the Dabbing Club along the way. Guys, first person to pronounce my username correctly finally. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Graviton Surge though is tossed on out, and Seal gonna get 2. Interesting though that Folger is still gonna keep this on. That's the grab, and the red team able to force that one out. That was way close, but 4:10 on the clock. Gotta play RS. Playing with viewers is a burden. It depends. If the viewers are your friends, it's cool. If not, it's a struggle. Especially if it's to people you don't know at all. But Diva Fan Club right now gonna decide to defend down below. Gonna be pretty aggressive here with Razor Boy out in front. We have Ayako now trying to go for the climb. Dabbing Club looking to go for a Nano Blade here. But we'll see how Elliptical and Ayako are gonna play this. Diana right now keeping the healing dot going. But there's the shots from Songbird in. Razor Boy out in front, keeping the contest onto the payload. And there's the takedown. Pepperga will fall. Good shots here so far from the side of the defense. Seal and Songbird, wave 2, Vips isolated by the corner, gonna get the Hammer of Justice onto his face. Now we have a Transcendence here as well as an Earth Shatter between Razor Boy and I Am Groot. Again, Ayako and Elliptical still ready with the Nano Blade. So the Dabbing Club now might be able to get the win in just one push. Will it depend on the Blade? We will see on how Ayako is gonna play this. Akamedo already turning things around, and he actually cancels out the combo at the very start of its inception, because Akame gonna get that first kill onto Diana, and if he keeps on keeping on, keeps getting that kill onto Elliptical, it's gonna be enough to dissuade the Nano Blade from even being happening. So if Ayako does get a little impatient, it's gonna be Elliptical being left alone. There you go! Ayako now gets grabbed up and Seal with the counterplay. Diva Fan Club literally reading them like a book, and Seal just keeping out in front. You have Songbird though, keeping the dynamite out, and there's the Bob right now, so it'd be a 7v6 so far. Bob gonna be focused down and taken down. Shatter is there as well, and Razorboy keeping the front line alive. I love this play there. Razorboy getting the shatter onto the rampaging Reinhardt, and is able to keep the fronts in a parallel situation. Diva Fan Club still gonna go for the march. Seal, a lot of damage being done by the Zarya, 100 energy, and looking to focus down onto Fosier as he's discorded. Again, the tracking hit from Seal, absolutely perfect. We have the Graviton Surge right now, and Diva Fan Club just pushing all the way to the spawn. This is absolutely brutal here for the side of the Diving Club, but this might be the opening that they need. They have the grab, they used the shatter already. There's the grab onto 3. Razorboy though just gets the hammer done, and a shatter connecting. Diva Fan Club in complete control here by the spawn point. The Fan Club is gonna be completely blue. If only there were a support that can make Doomfist bearable to play against. I wonder what support that could be. Starts with a Brig, ends with a Get. Brigitte. That's not even how you pronounce it until it's Brigitte. But anyway, Diva Fan Club here. Just gonna be deciding to be all the way in the offense. Just absolutely aggressive stuff here from Diva Fan Club. Akame just having a field day with the Doomfist as well. There's the takedown now onto Elliptical. Fosher forced the back on out, will fall to the hand of Seal. Ayako having the right idea. The Sombra very strong against the Doomfist if he can get the hack, but just look at the bombarded being done, and Akame gets a punch on the invisible Sombra, gets that takedown, and Akame should be playing his cards right tonight. Diva Fan Club though just having so much fun here by the corridor. On the other hand, the red team not having a good time. Ayaka knows this one needs a break. This is a situation, if you're gonna get spawn cap like this, you need to play the big, you need to play the villain, you need to get the takedown onto Doomfist, because Akame has been able to just keep the pressure on, just exploit the map as much as possible, and finally Ayaka with the takedown. Razorboy gonna drop on down, and it's on like Donkey Kong. I thought we banned Brig. No, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be ungentlemanly there. If you're not gonna allow the opponent to actually play outside the spawn, Dabbing Club gonna get to, and this is why we shouldn't actually have bans in the hero pool. So honestly guys, I am a big hater on a ban on a hero in Overwatch. There are only 29 heroes. The hero pool is not big enough and not overlapping enough to actually get any bans to be, you know, dissuaded. You have to change your game completely if a hero is not available. See there, if no one's gonna play the Brig, a really great Doomfist player won't be punished that easily. You have to defend on something like a Sombra. Graviton Surge now coming on out, and this is gonna be Diva Fan Club on their last laurels. They have lost Bob, they have lost one. Vips going for some shots and getting a good opening past the barrier. Here comes the Dabbing Club marching on and gonna try to climb uphill. Will it be enough? Graviton Surge is there from Fosher. Good shatter as well, but I feel like the Dabbing Club just using way too many ults in that one. They were able already secure a good grab by the corner, and Elliptical getting good snipe onto Sleepy Corgi. The sightlines there for Diana, absolutely perfect. Akame though, gonna go for the march, gets stunned up, gets taken down. Ayako punishing the overextension, punishing what Akame has been able to exploit in this fight. Songbird right now gonna be on that Tracer, and Diva Fan Club is gonna be still on this fight. We have a Tracer here for Songbird. Will it actually make an impact? This is gonna be an interesting situation. We have some hammer swings, and there's Ayako now keeping the pressure on. Akame finally taking down the devil, but Seal and Akame do get to. There's the overtime. It takes away, and Pepperga can't even make it to the end.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Brig Omeligon. Yeah, only I can abuse Broken. What is happening? The shots are being fired, but it really goes. It's just, you know, that was just way too much from the blue team in terms of the spawn camp. They really needed to bring out the Brig for that one. Akame was just going ham with the Doomfist. Really, really good Doomfist play. But you can see what every Doomfist player wants to do is just do what Akame was doing. Like, you guys get me right. In that clash here by the corner, Ayako immediately punished the Doomfist after the side 6 slam. As soon as he lands, he gets stunned up, just gets focus fired, gets taken down. You need that CC against the Doomfist because he's just gonna one-shot you the whole time. Anyway, we have Ifara right now here for Akame. Sleepy Corgi on the Mercy. Looks like the dog wants to go out or in. I don't know. I think Yoku wants to be with her kind.
I'm here.
What was that? Yeah, there you go. I think that G wants to go out too. What's happening? Come guys, let's ban all 8 heroes and we can go back to the golden age. Only 21 heroes. Makes the game better. Oh, that's actually cool. That is actually such a interesting thing. Season 1, bringing it back. Sadly, we do have the new balance changes, but that'll be really cool to see. No, 8 new heroes starting in from Ana. Gonna be playing that classic Mercy Lucio pairing right here. But anyway, Diva Fan Club versus Dabbing Club with both farmers. Akame and Ayako has this rivalry right now thanks to the Doofus Breaker interaction. But I Am Groot gonna be firmly planted on the ground, gonna get that takedown onto the Red Pharah. Diva Fan Club now pushing in on the attack, trying to get the damage done. Razor Boy though with the Fire Strike. There's the sleeper right now. Vips gonna get that kill onto Songbird, but Dabbing Club already losing too many members. Seal just keeping the pressure on. The off tap gonna be the DPS instead. Seal hasing on it. 100 energy, gonna get stunned up, almost gets taken down, but Ayako instead gets the fury of the Tracer. So for now, Diva Fan Club in such a good spot. 5 minutes and 32 seconds to get 1 point is a pretty easy task if you can get a fight or 2 in your favor. Vips though, I am good. You guys should lie down in the bed. That's all I have to say. Vipstone now trying to deal with Songbird, who's in the backline. And look at this, what Songbird is trying to do. He's just putting on the pressure, trying to keep the Mercy on her toes, and maybe even get the stick if he gets the ultimate in time. On the other hand, Vips, what he's trying to do is go for the headshot, and that should be an insta-kill onto that Tracer. We have a Rocket Barrage though, Akame getting to Diva Fan Club now decided to go for the push from Ana. I think it's from Ana as much as possible. Sorry about that, I was a little distracted there. CP Corey right now having a field day with the Valkyrie, just having some fun with the pistol, and this is Diva Fan Club again with a spawn camp here. Songbird trying to zip on out, gets away from the charge. Seal right now with a Graviton, and where is it gonna land? It lands in front of the checkpoint. Okay, interesting. So very questionable is the Graviton Surge right there. I think Seal was anticipating them to come from the right door. Pepperga gonna get the Nana Boost, ready with a Shatter, looking to get fast race support to get into the backline, but the Transcendence is on point from I and Groot. Good Shatter now coming on out from Razor Boy. He wants to go for a charge, just swinging away instead onto the ride. Here comes Bob onto the point, and Pepperga gets a charge onto Songbird. A 1-for-1 trade so far. Vips doing some damage with Bob along the way. Paper Bag flying around, looks like the Mercy in a bad spot, gonna get the Guardian Angel just in time, and Razor Boy now all alone will get felled by Fosher. But anyway, Dabbing Club, they'll be able to get that defense at the cost of a lot of ultimates, but they do have the grab, they have the Deadeye available, so Ayako gonna be able to stay in the backline. In the meantime, Akame gonna decide to switch on over to the Widowmaker. I like this pick for Diva Fan Club. The Widowmaker can go for a quicker pick against the McCree, against the Ashe, if he gets the entry frag as soon as possible. Now Akame's skulking around, and this might be a little dangerous here for the Widowmaker if anyone crosses the bridge. Ayako hiding. Now Akame is spotted out. Will this be communicated to the rest of the team? Yes, it can. There's the rotation. Akame now is struggling to get any sidelights, and the McCree playing quite aggressively. Ayako though still keeping on the second floor. Birch, Paper Bag now in a bad spot. Flashbang doesn't connect, and Songbird just gonna sing the song of victory. But Ayako with a huge Deadeye gets through. Graviton Surge from Fosher as well. Here comes the chase, and the chase down. Dabbing Club trying to get some kills. Razor Boy gonna go for the reset and gets a knockback onto Fosher along the way. So let's just watch that replay again. This Deadeye, absolutely on point. Flashbang pretty bad, but look at that. Locks onto Songbird, locks onto Akame, locks onto Iron Group, and the Graviton Surge not really needed in hindsight. 2 minutes and 41 remaining here for the blue squad. They have the Shatter and the Valkyrie available, and Diva Fan Club has been struggling to actually siege the castle gates. It has been a pitch perfect defense so far here on the bridgeway, and maybe some environmentals might turn things in their favor. Seal though with a Graviton Surge, big Graviton Surge to get 4. There's 2 takedowns already. There's the Shatter from Razor Boy as well. Vip's gonna fall on down, and there's a takedown onto Ayako. Paper Bag now getting staggered, gonna die. Is it gonna be enough? Team goal so quick, so efficient, and that's gonna be the win. Oh no, it's not! Here comes the Wrecking Ball. Nana boosted up, Elliptical trying to go for the last ditch effort alongside Pepega, and Ayako even with kill onto Songbird. I call that a little too early. 124.43 versus 125.94, 1.5 meters right there. A good victory and defeat between these two teams. Razor Boy right now swinging away for defenses, looking to get a takedown on the Fosher. Pepega just still staying on, and the Wrecking Ball out of nowhere, able to keep the Damning Club alive. Absolutely clutch. Akame though still staying by the payload, looking for a C9 opportunity. Songbird as well doing the damage that needs to be done. The Ana just dancing around. Elliptical right now in a bad spot, but Ayako with the flashbang to get that takedown. What was that? Out of nowhere, Pepega rolling in like a transformer, like a ball, and just a hamster out of nowhere. Gonna be able to get that one. Absolutely huge right there. Even I called it early. 1.5 meters is what separates the blue team from victory and defeat. Akame and Seal though want to finish this one. Seal had a beautiful grab to Surge a while, but Ayako gonna start things off with his own Deadeye. There's a takedown now from the Zen. Grabbing the Surge only gets 1 kill, but Peppermega and Elliptical gonna fall now. Fosher still staying on, gonna get D-Mech. Paperback looking for a res opportunity, won't get it, and here comes the payload. Finally, the blue squad will take it 2-1.
Victory.
That was so close. That was absolutely close there by the end.
Play of the game.
Play of the game here for Seal, and I thought this was the one that won them the game, but it was gonna be another one after that one. Absolutely good stuff here from Seal. 46 high energy kills and 52 eliminations. Solid play. Akame and Ayako as well on those 2 DPSs for either side. Very flexible, and really just dominating the fight with their interesting picks. But this actually might be the last one here. We'll see if we can actually get some more players to still stay on to keep the games going. But I think we are in the point where we are winding down a little more than usual. But yeah, that was very close to say the least. I was from 21 heroes. I think everyone wants to do 21 heroes now. Are you guys gonna book now?
Yeah.
No, don't leave me. I'm clingy. Don't leave me. Come on, Kat, cast with me.
I can't cast shit.
Oh, you can. Just be my analysis. Come here. Cast with me.
The heck do I do?
No, me, they're doing bad.
Oh. Come on, seriously. You cast with me. I think we can do one more game, and you can cast with me. And
Oh god.
yes, so
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
it's okay. So you don't leave me. Then none of you leave me. I don't want. That's true. If you're not playing goats, they're throwing the game. As
I
that,
I still don't know why it's called goats.
because the team in US Open Division / Contenders was the one who made it popular. Their team name was Goats. Yeah.
Also, it's the greatest.
Yeah. Tama. That's so smart. He is greatest. They are the greatest of all time. Like the best way to symbolize the fall of Overwatch. Nothing. What a shit meta. I hate it too, honestly. Even as a Leisure player, I hate it. It's like, you're there, press E. There, and then either your team dies or their team dies. Or you press Soundbar sometimes. But yeah, that's more or less how it goes. Looks like we are going to be able to still go on, keeping on. a good amount of players still in the lobby. So we'll see. I like how I can see the chat right here. I can see there as I get angry. Lorax not gonna get angry, gonna get Azure. Fosher intimidated. A legend gonna move to the right side immediately. What is happening? What is happening here? So, Kat, basically they do the same thing as we do in Overrush because honestly they were the first ones to do it. We have captains. There's Fosher, there's Songbird. They're picking one by one. Got Lerak Savage, Azure Legend, Seal, Racer Boy, and we still have slots for 4 people out of 5. So unfortunately, someone's gonna be sitting out today. And that's what's good to note about these players is the fact that many of them are professional players in the tier 2, tier 3 scene for Overwatch. Like Lirax here.
Who plays May?
Who plays May? Good question. I think probably Kame does. I saw him play Kame did. I think that's it. So yeah. So we have Lil Rax here, Point Break, I believe. We have my dogs going crazy. Savage dab of incipients there, and just a lot of there's breakdown from Akame, I believe. Pips from NGV back in the day, and just yeah. Well, these squads are mostly 4K plus, so that's cool. Really big players to say the least.
What's going on in chat?
Nothing. People are tired, and the music is gone. What is happening? Are the dogs going crazy again? Why, cat? You're a cat. Why are you so attractive to the dogs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All the animals like me.
Delete brig. What maps are there? Delete brig.
Brig.
Everyone wants to delete brig. Okay.
Brig is such a game changer.
Combo number 1.
Combo.
West Malaysia.
Ooh. Best Ana player right here is Mr. It's Rargle. Rargle. Bakit ganun Rargle? Na dyslexic.
Binaligtad niya LG Roar in...
I just got
sure.
Go sure. Let's go.
Boosted me by 2 part.
Korean man. Sino yan? Tingin? I'm curious right now since the chat is mostly dead anyway. Let's talk, guys. Si Camo. Sino to? Kailan to? When was it?
2016, baby.
Really? Who is Cam? Why did he not go pro?
See, my season 3 was already good.
Really? He didn't want to play the game anymore?
He chose the sane way out.
Chose college.
That is absolutely ridiculous. What is happening? We're talking about like really good players from back in the day. We're just waiting for the draft to finish because we're not handling it anyway. And we are gonna be moving on to Rialto. And yes, we are gonna have Kat here to cast with me. Perfect.
Sort of.
Contenders, all goats too. Yes, we all know that. It's always gonna be contend. So Kat, what are the odds of them playing goats today?
Well, it's a payload.
Okay.
It's a payload map, so probably.
So probably. Actually, Rialto is a map that is pretty decent with the goats.
Yeah.
There are many strategies that involves just going goats all the way. There's always you can switch to a Pharah, switch to a Sombra, switch to a Widow. A lot of 2-1-3 options, but it's pretty popular to play the goats if you can just snowball as much as possible. So let's go into the game. It's gonna be still the Davin Club versus the Diva Fan Club. No name changes, but we will see some role swaps between each player. An interesting composition here gonna be the Orisa from Skra and the Reinhardt from Lil Rax.
I'm actually interested to see how Ash would be on this map. I haven't seen it, but it should be good as well because it's like Widow's pretty good on this map.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of points where you have a good vantage point, so pretty sure that's how Ash works as well.
Yeah, you should get a chair and
No, it's okay, it's okay.
stay here.
I've been sitting the whole time.
Stay here on the left side. Can you stay on the left
My
side?
butt's sore.
Stay here on the left side so you're closer to the mic.
Alright.
Okay, so we start things off with the Kame. Gonna get the headshot there onto Azure, looking for a target right now, but it's gonna be a one trade. Oh, Dynamite connecting, and 100 DPS is pretty big. When I stop, you can go.
Yeah, so Ash really is good for this map. It's my first time seeing Ash on this map actually.
You can see the strength of the Dynamite in such a close quarter. Big hits, 100 DPS over 5 seconds, and if you don't have a healer to heal that, you're just gonna die so quickly. Azure right now looking for a headshot, gets the takedown on the Songbird. There's the Dynamite tossed on out again. Seal now with the kill on the Sleepy Cardi, and the choke here from the blue team. Very strong.
Yeah, that choke point's actually very crucial. If you can't get past that, it's pretty hard to like get it back.
Ooh, Lil Rax though just gonna go for that charge and leaving his team alone. Akame with the stun on, headshot rather, onto Skrull as well. And the Orisa and the Reinhardt both falling means no barriers here for the D.Va fan club. Inversight now is popped by Akame looking for a target or two. The Davin club gonna decide to go for the push. You want the audio? So you can actually hear the ultimates.
Okay.
So he's gonna Akame right now looking for that kill, but no Vips. Gets the Dynamite to just burn up the Widowmaker along the way. Grab the Surge now coming on out, and there's the Nano Boost on the Seal as well. Bar Grenade gonna get to. Huge combination here from the blue team. Little Rax now taking a nap, but Legend and Sleepy Corgi still fall along the way.
Yeah, so like I said, that choke point, like once you lose it, it's pretty hard to get back. Like you can get it back, but it's pretty hard to like get it to continue to that checkpoint.
Yeah, it makes sense because if you do get stuck there, the damage is gonna be so insurmountable. And Vip's already taking advantage of the other bridge, gets that kill on the Songbird. Bob now gonna come on in and he's gonna decide to boop Racer Boy into the sky. Charge does connect though, and he actually gets the boop onto Vips and Bob. The Legend with the kill onto Lirax as well, and Davin Club now has the opening to go for the push. What? It's okay. Graviton Surge is available here for Savage, but Legend now with a good headshot onto Vips. Skra trying to back on out. There's the Transcendence here from Azure, and this might be D.Va fan club trying to play aggressively with a lineup that plays quite passively. Graviton Surge is there, and now 2 kills going the way. Nana boosted Genji there, having a field day as well. Swift Strikes abound for days. It's okay, you can do it. I believe in you. So I'll make this easy for you. Akame gets the Swift Strikes with the Nano Boost, didn't use the blade. What do you think he's gonna do next?
They would have combo there, right?
Maybe, but now they do have the blade to go for this push. Akame trying to get into the backline, gets fire grenaded up. Fosher with a good shot there, but gets sniped up by Legend instead. So for the Davin club, this is gonna be a good spot because the Orisa in a bad spot, gonna fall. Skra gonna drop one down, but gets the environmental
They
on
made
Legend.
a lot of space there.
A lot of space used by the Genji. So for the Davin club right now, what they're trying to do is rotate to the corners with the tank line. How will the defense respond?
It's another choke point, so I feel like there's the Nano, so I feel like the red team might lose this.
Oh, but there's a counter shatter now from
no,
Racer
never
Boy.
mind.
Huge. It's okay to go. There's a good shatter there from Racer Boy. It looked like it was gonna be a good initiation from both Seal and Lil Rax, but it's just way too much damage done. And Racer Boy getting a perfect stun by the corner waves. Just having the field of view to the right hand side, gets that stun, and Davin Club already close to that second checkpoint.
Yeah, the old combos were a good way of like creating that space.
The Surge is there as well. Transcendence right now into the thick of things to try and keep it alive, but the payload has already reached that second checkpoint. So all these kills, honestly, not really the best time for D.Va fan club because the spawn is right there. Spawn advantage in full effect here for the Red Squad. You see the Reinhardt just marching on out, and Lil Rax in a bad spot already. Can just talk about anything in the game. Like literally anything. Stun now connecting. Vips looking for a shot or two. Gets a takedown onto Sleepy Corgi. Akame gonna get knocked back to the end. And this is D.Va fan club taking the high ground as much as possible. Good Graviton Surge though onto 2. Absolutely huge. I love it. And I love how Lorax even went for the charge to try and make it happen. He does get a good amount of damage done. And D.Va fan club again in heavy control.
I like how the grab was like not on the ground, it was in the air, so it gave Ash the vantage point to like shoot.
Yeah, and you can actually put the dynamite on the floor. That's actually a pretty advanced tactic for some players. But as a comment right now, gonna go for the Dragon Blade, gonna get that sound barrier as well. Here comes a few swings. Dabbing Club right now do get to a comment looking for another target. 2:48 remaining here in the time bank. So the blue team able to actually spend a lot of the time back there from the blue team to the red ones. Dabbing Club right now still keeping on with the pressure, trying to go for the push as much as possible. A 1-for-1 trade so far. Graviton Surge is available for Dabbing Club as well. Savage right now trying to keep on the pressure, and it's gonna be such a bad time here for the defense if they get sucked in by the vacuum.
Yeah, the grab would be like a game changer here because like it's another choke point. If okay, they just popped it and
Okay, let me say something real quick. Don't stop your point if it happens. Just keep on going because you are proven right. As Little Racks right now do get 2 kills, it's gonna be the blue team able to turn things around with their own Graviton. Seal just doing some damage as well, and he has been playing such a good Zarya all throughout the day.
yeah, because like I said a while ago, the Graviton would be the game changer for it. It could be like the deal breaker for them, or it could get them the point.
Yeah,
Depending on the timing of when they popped it.
that's nature of many ultimates right there. As Lil Rax now gonna come from the side, Songbird gonna get that punish play, and when you see a Reinhardt all alone, you just go for the stun, you go for the win, and this is gonna be the Brig leading the charge. We have the 2-1-3 in full effect, Akame on that Doofus as well, and I can dub this the I wanna win lineup. I wanna try as hard as I can, and Songbird and Akame gonna be leading the charge with the insta-kill and the crowd control. So Kat, I have a question for you. Why do you think people hate on the Brig so much? As there's the anti-heal already connecting onto 2. The blue team gonna go for the push on in. We do see Fosher being booped around, but it's still gonna be the defense holding steadfast for the time being. Racer Boy now will be able to make an opening. Lirak's gonna fall. There's the incentives to keep everyone alive, and an interesting nano boost on the Vips to try and do some damage. But this is gonna be Diva Fan Club looking for a target or 2, but they're gonna decide to back on out instead.
Yeah.
So back to my question.
Having a Brig is a game changer as well because not only is she a good healer, but she can definitely be like a DPS.
Yeah, so the sound barrier there is popped by Sleepy Corgi. Akame now with a punch onto 1, and Diva Fan Club still in this fight. The tank line has been such a stable opening when they are in position or when they are coming in from the back. The moment Lil Rax leads the charge, Seal comes on in with that off tank roll. Gonna be the second hand source of DPS, and it's really good to see Zarya with such good tracking.
They have one last push left.
Yeah, 13 seconds remaining here for the red team, and they don't have any ultimates. On the other hand, Skra has that rally available. Diva Fan Club gonna be ready to get in position to try and defend this. Is it gonna be enough here? We have Songbird right now out in front. Skra though with the Brigitte. The rally is there. Whip shot connecting, and when you take down the opposing Brig, no CC available for them, no rally potentially, and this is gonna be Skra now giving all the armor in the world. There's a takedown onto Kami. Sleepy Corgi still staying on by the payload. We have Lil Rax now with a shatter. It gets blocked up. Good shield from Racer Boy, but it's just not enough. Savage, the only one left. There's Seal with the takedown, and that's gonna be a defense here by the blue team. You can just summarize. Okay, this is literally teaching amateur casting right here. So when I stop,
Yeah.
you say something, huh? And about the game, about anything. Okay.
I get so nervous.
It's okay,
like,
don't worry.
What do I say?
Don't think about it too much. Just say what you're seeing. Also, when you can also just summarize what happened, show me what's been happening, that kind of deal. A lot of things to actually say when you're casting, so don't really worry about it, cause you know it's just pretty chill. It's not too much of a big deal. But the fight there between the two squads, as the red team is gonna be going for that defense, the last bit of fights, it's always, you notice, right? When the Reinhardt and the Zarya are ready, willing and able, they just pretty much win it.
Yeah, and then also for the last fight, the Brig really just stepped up because like she killed the Doomfist and then she killed the Rhine. So kumbaga, they were trying to hold the point, but then Brig got all of them one by one. They got picked off by the Brig.
Yeah, that was actually with the Skra here. That last fight, honestly, that takedown onto the opposing Brig was able to keep the momentum going. And when the biggest thing to deal with the Brig is when you have a Brig and they don't, you pretty much win the game.
Yeah,
Because you have
actually.
armor. It's if most people don't understand how strong armor is there's a reason why back in the day Torbjorn was a pretty much trash character when he had his armor.
Kept throwing
Yeah, armor.
armor.
But then you have this healer, right, who can give armor like this. It's pretty ridiculous. And the
And-
Brigitte, just with
and
damage situation.
deals so much damage.
Yeah, he can do a lot of damage with a good chain. Not the
Yeah.
damage values aren't strong itself, it's still support hero, but the chain, the crowd control, and the focus fire really just becomes a domino effect in many situations.
And sometimes I notice that whenever there's a Brig attacking, people start panicking for some reason.
Yeah, but look at this. Honestly, look at that. The red team backing out by the bridgeway all the way. Akame though finally getting a takedown on Lurax, and this is the opening the red team needs. Without the Reinhardt, this is going to be a floodgate waiting to burst. But Seal again with the Graviton Surge so early. Is it going to be enough? He takes down 2. Looking for the Reinhardt right now. Razor Boy out in front, trying to protect his team, and Legend is ready with the Valkyrie already. Good rest onto Savage. And this looks like Dabbing Club going to be able to hold this for the time being.
Yeah, Sleepy, no, Akame's para that went over to backstab them was really good. I saw it a while ago that he took down the Ashe, Vips's Ashe, and then after that he took down the others. So that's why
Yeah, just-
they managed to stop the point.
Yeah,
Payload.
that was Akame making these 2 picks work and allowing them to actually get the opening that they need. With Akame in the backline, it forced the opponents to actually push a little more forward, just being met by the rest of the red squad. There you go, so you're getting more comfy at this. just feel comfy about it. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's just Pugs anyway. Nano boost now available here for Sleepy Corgi as we have the Nano boost onto Lil Ras, but the Graviton Surge there coming on out from Savage, and this is gonna be a chain of kills, just commanding the lead. Akame getting 3, and a perfect setup there from Savage.
Yeah, the Akame and Legend combo right now is doing really well for them.
Absolutely stellar stuff, and just look at this one replay again. That Graviton Surge from Savage completely on point. Anti-heal from Sleepy Corgi in full effect. And this is gonna be the red team holding on to the defense here. Honestly, this looked like the blue squad was gonna run away with it, but just that play from Akame from the high ground, able to make it work. Lil Rax now gonna get the speed boost. There's the rally from Skrull as well, and look how quick the fan club is going. They wanna isolate Razor Boy first, but Akame now with the Rock Barrage does get 2. Perfect timing here for Dabbing Club, and this is the opening that they need. They are gonna be able to force the offense to back on out, and they used so much of their mobility in the process.
Yeah, actually, I noticed that Vips's Bob had a really good placement because he was right behind Race Boy.
Razor Boy?
Razor Boy, yeah. He was right behind Razor Boy, so they could have taken it down, but again, Akame,
With the barrage. I don't know
yeah,
where.
did a barrage, so
They had a good plan. Oh, Akame getting sniped on the Vips. They had a good plan. You noticed, right?
Yeah,
they were
actually.
focusing onto that Ryan to be able to go for the stun, go for the shatter, and win it out. Lil Rax though gonna just get the grab, but that's a huge sleep dart there from Sleepy Corgi. Here comes the engagement by the Graviton Surge. The red team turning things around with their own Graviton, and 4 kills immediately out of nowhere. Savage again with a huge Graviton Surge, and Dabbing Club in complete control.
yeah, because this particular place in the map is really hard because you can see both entry points because it's a choke point, but then there's like there's 2 entry points, right?
Yep.
From
The left
from
bridge and
the
right
behind
bridge.
one and the so you can't really like sneak behind them or anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough task. You can maybe play the Sombra, but that's gonna be it. But this is gonna be a last-ditch effort here for the Blue Squad. Skrull taking care of Razor Boy, but there you go, Seal out of nowhere, switching over to the Pharah, and the Kame gonna get taken down as he goes for the barrage. The blue team now gonna go for the choo-choo train antics, and they're gonna go onto that payload. For the Dabbing Club, they have to wait on Razor Boy here to try and go for the contest. Here's the shatter available. Razor Boy gonna slam into the wall, and there's the shatter connecting onto Lirax. He's onto the floor, almost gets taken down, but Seal with the kill. 1 HP and a Dream Savage gonna crush that Dream into the dust. Seal right now with the Rocket Barrage, but gets met with the same fate as a while ago Akame did. Sambai right now from Azure to keep alive the last 3. Lirax though back into the fight. Fosher with a good rest. Razor Boy and Skrull smashing into each other, and Lirax now with the pin. The UF Fan Club at the brink, able to get that first checkpoint.
Razor Boy's charge and attempt to Earth Shatter that to save the to save and stall the point was a really good effort, actually.
Yeah, that was such a that was such a tiwala play, to say this. Like, very hopeful from Racer Boy, and it's really smart to smash into the wall instead of the payload. The shatter was pretty good as well, but sadly the follow up wasn't there, and Racer Boy was a little too late because he didn't have the H3 values that he needed. But anyway, here we go again. For the red team, they are onto the left-hand side. We do see Seal all the way up top. Lil Rax with the charge onto Songbird, and Dio Fan Club now snowballing as much as possible. This might be the stop though, as Savage gets the grab again. Akami the Rock Barrage again, and Dabbing Club has found their bread and butter. Looks like we are gonna love our bread, we are gonna love our butter, but in this situation, we are gonna love our grabs, and we are gonna love that barrage.
Yeah, and it's a duel here between Seal and Akame.
Yeah, I love seeing some sweet aerial battles between the two Pharas. Really goes to show how far up you can go in the map, how far high you can go into the map, and how much you can zoom into spectator cam. Well, we'll see right now. Let's look at that. These two specs fighting on. We see Akame as well as Seal again up on top. The two Pharas and the two Mercy staying together. The lines are being drawn, but now here in the bottom ground we have a sound barrier there, and Songbird trying to go for the push. Racer Boy now gonna pop that shatter and looking for a charge, but doesn't get it onto Vips. Seal on the other hand, ready with a rocket barrage, and out in the open, out in front, gets a barrage onto the two supports, and Diva Fan Club gets the momentum swinging in their favor. Solid stuff here for Diva Fan Club. We are going to be able to get that second checkpoint. Yeah, there you go. Second checkpoint now has been taken, and that's exactly what they need to try and win this out. Looks like they are gonna leave the payload, however, to go for some team deathmatch action instead. Lil Rax with the shatter, trying to keep the momentum on, but I feel like this is too much here from Lil Rax. The point is just there. The spawn is way close right now for the red squad, and I feel they should just concentrate their efforts on the objective instead.
Yeah, I think Lil Rax is trying to create that space, but then they already have that space, so charging in that far is...
It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be much.
Too risky.
It's like adding a centimeter compared to adding a meter, which he usually does. Dabbing Club right now gonna pop that Valkyrie to try and stay alive. They did lose one, but here comes a push. Lil Rax right now just marching in. Looks like the orders are clear. Press forward, just go in, get some swings, and Scrot trying to charge that rally as soon as possible. Diva Fan Club now close to the end. This might be it, as Songbird gonna eat the rocket as he flies. Akame gets barrage by Seal. It's always great to see a barrage counter barrage. Shield gets free, takes a nap. Sweet dreams, he deserves it. But Savage now, a one-man band trying to make this happen, but the Zarya can't make it work this time, and the Blue Squad do take it. Diva Fan Club gonna win it out.
Yeah, the Zarya's last attempt to save that point was a good effort though.
Yeah, it was really triumphant effort, and Savage honestly a good MVP on that defense, but the Pharah battles were absolutely key. This looked like the red team would defend this in that one. That Graviton, into a Graviton, solid stuff, and we'll see if we can still go.
I love how Akame tried to kill off everyone on that last point by backstabbing, but then Seal was right there prepared to defend it, so he cancelled out Akame's ult and basically got the point for them.
Dude, I love seeing. Oh, there you go. There's Cat, guys. Say hi. You guys. It's okay. Everyone knows you. It's obvious you're new. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you got comfier. Kagad, so that's true. I mean, at least you showed up. But what was I saying? The Pharas, well, of course, they were the focus point of most of the action. The thing to note in that fight was really the Zaryas. Like Savage, Gravitons,
their
obviously.
grabs were
Very
really
key.
crucial to the game. Like not just the timing, but then the placements of their grabs.
Yeah, just so good, especially from Savage. Point A and point B, honestly, given a chance for Dabbing Club, but unfortunately, not enough follow-up, not enough damage done. By the end of it, it just all fell apart. Like, Savage had another good grab by the end, but this time, everyone else was dead. The Rock Barrage was met by a Rock Barrage. It's like, you slap a piece of bacon on another one. And it's like that, just you get the kill with the same thing. So are you disappointed that we didn't see any mace today?
No,
in that
no,
game?
that was the thing I really enjoyed in that game was the Pharas and the Mercies. It's like they were trying to kill each other's Mercies. It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun to see them chasing each other.
It's honestly what they needed to do, and it was actually a mercy pick that we're looking for. They were just trying to kill each other,
Yeah.
and they was like trying to get the double DH before the mercies could actually get the heals in time. So yeah, that was good stuff. Why are we not playing music? Let's play music. Let's play Overwatch. Look at this playlist of all Overwatch music, so we don't get copyrighted. That's how it is.
Nice.
I want a playlist. My dogs are going crazy again. I have a
Yeah.
bunch of playlists here for just keeping on, and we can use it for Facebook.
No copyright.
No copyright. No copyright when it comes from the same game. Ano naman na, figure lang.
Okay. Thank you for the experience. Oh my god.
Yun lang. Okay. Just show up.
Such scare.
I tell you guys, just show up in the house and you can cast. Wait lang. Okay. EML or you. Still M. There you go. So yeah, we are gonna get our drafts here and now. Diva Fan Club versus
Good luck,
Devon
guys.
Club. Good luck. Good luck for Pugs. Just lulz. Just for the lulz anyway. Oh, Claire! Nag-cast na si
Your turn now.
Your turn na.
Oh my gosh. That's someone's running.
Very good. Very good. You guys are absolutely stellar stuff.
Think someone's running and I just named the heroes.
That's all. We're gonna keep on keeping on. How long can we go? That's the real question. We still have a bunch of players in the match hall, around 18 people. So we can go for rotation for like 1 or 2 more times, I guess. Be interested to see how that's gonna work out in the next one. Aga pa kayo guys tomorrow?
That's Chinese.
Oh, what's up? Hawaiian. Oh, it's Koa! What's up, Koa? Welcome to the stream. Poggers, my doggers.
What's the address again?
One. Oh,
5-6.
we are streaming, and you are telling my home address. Fuck. Ah!
Wala bang stream?
Okay. If we get a package out of nowhere, alam mo na why. Alam mo na why this
Someone might
happened.
send food, diba?
Hindi talaga. Sup, Koa? I like your name. It tells everyone where you come from. It's absolutely perfect. You are from Hawaii, Koa. Welcome to. Yeah, pretty much. Koa in the chat. Hey, Koa, casted me.
Yeah, I think it has happened to someone, right?
Yeah, they get swatted in docs and shit.
Someone got swatted.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if I get swatted here, I'll probably just get shot.
We even
That's
have
not-
swatted.
Yeah, we do, but you know, I'll just get Tokang. That's not even politics. That's not even politics jokes, guys. It's it's always possibility, like super real talk. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we're gonna be live. Thank you for the follow there. Koa. I love you. Thank you. Come on, cast with me. Yuri's cast with me. Koa, cast with me. Someone cast with me today.
Lars, you wanna try casting? Go try.
You wanna try casting?
Please try one now. I wanna hear you try
I don't think
casting.
you play Overwatch.
I don't care. Come on, go.
So if you guys aren't gonna cast with me, we're just gonna throw someone in out of nowhere here.
Analyze Dota.
Please.
We.
Please.
Your please is so loud. The mic is here. No, it's okay. We're just in the downtime anyway. It's all good. What can we play? Huh? Nothing. What's grand? What? What is happening in the chat? What is happening in the chat? I can't cast to save my life. We in blackout, baby boy. Why you leave me? Why you leave me to cast alone, Yuris? I thought you're my number one casting buddy for what's Team Fortress, huh? Who do I rely on? Do I rely on Cal? Do I bother Cal to cast with me? Hey Calderon, cast with me, please. Please and thank you, my friend. What is happening in the background? So many please. Kat wants Lars to cast. That's what's happening. See, it's just a little party in the background. Well, welcome to Hollywood. Let's actually play the music in Hollywood real quick. I would play. I think Hollywood has one of the best soundtracks in the game.
I like fun.
You like Hanamura? The soundtrack, not the map.
Oh, no,
You like 2CP? Oh, to like 2CP?
yeah, cause it's good. It's a good place to play May.
It's a good place to pay me. I guess point A is pretty good. Point B is okay too. Depends on where they come from.
Yeah.
It all depends. Please. Please what? You should. Do you wanna cast Rebirth? I'll let you cast too. Yeah, let's get into this one. Gonna be moving on into Hollywood. Looks like it's I'm going solo. I'm going solo. I'm going solo again. Looks like we are gonna start things off strong with a Kame now with a headshot onto Azure. Looks like it's gonna be battle of the AEs and the Kame gonna be the one to prove superior. We have Team Zen here on the red squad. On the other hand, Big Rack's gonna be on the blue squad. Seal, interesting enough, gonna be playing that Symmetra and dodging the shot there from a Kame as well. Now teleporter put up by Seal and he wants to go for a frag. Racer Boy though already knocking down Skra. Vips with a kill onto IM Groot as well. And this is Lil Rax now looking for a shot or two. Make it 2 kills for Big Rax for the time being. Here comes the Widowmaker up on top and the Kame struggling to get some sightlines, but it's enough for Zen to still get the capture onto the point. Yo 2CP. Next time I cast with you next time. Just come over. Come over for the cast, dude. But yeah, Zen right now gonna be the forefront of this assault. They're trying to get a shot or two with a Kame. Look, what he's been doing is he's trying to just grapple up on top and look for a shot or two. The two Reinhardts now gonna go for the duel. Skra in front, and this is gonna be a nano boost on the Racer Boy. Zen gonna go for a push again. 2 kills right now. Racer Boy looking for another target, but everyone has already run away at the sight of the scary Reinhardt. Absolute terror right there in the hearts and minds of the blue team, as here comes Legend now just bouncing around. Legend tells me that there is gonna be that Zarya already with that Gravity Surge into the next fight, and this is gonna be Legend fulfilling it as of now. We have Vips though up on top. It might be a good position here for Zen, but it's gonna be another boost right now onto Skra. It's gonna be Big Rax trying to play with the big balls play. Gravity Surge is there as well, and the Shatter connecting onto Paprika. A 2-for-1 so far. Seal though with the counter kills, and this Widowmaker does get a good sideline and gets the takedown onto Vips. Now the double hit scan prowess of the Widowmaker and the McCree trying to get the damage done, but Seal forced to go into the saloon. No one gonna go for the contest, and that's gonna be the second checkpoint taken. Lil Rax now in a bad spot, gonna decide to go for some frags instead. Looking for a target, gets spotted out by the Zarya. Legend giving chase. This might be the McCree now in a bad spot. He's camping out the med pack, gets the first tick of it, and there's the takedown onto the McCree. Teabags are abound from both Legend and Akame. Pretty funny stuff, as Paper Bag is just keeping everyone in the rhythm, in the beat, and in position with that Lucio. Oh, Vips. Yeah, Vips right there was on the jail. He is ready with Bob. Akame again with a headshot, this time on the Seal. Dynamite tossed out, and that's a good shot onto the Dynamite. Able to just keep the trajectory, keep the projectile sealed. But one thing the red team is doing wrong is they have left the point along the way. So unfortunately there for the red squad, they only get the progress now, but they did get picked off by twos. Lorax with a Deadeye onto the backline. This is going to be the red team trying to regroup as much as possible. Racer Boy out in front again. Gonna get met by Skra. The two Reinhardts is gonna do it for the duel. But this has been such a momentum push from the red team. They have been snowballing so far. The hit scans weren't in the proper position to go for the contest as well. Grabbed on Surge, but Pepika anti-healed up, and the Transcend is completely useless. Now Bob kept alive by the Nano Boost. Interesting play there from Diana. Skra right now into the middle, but gets tagged in back by Vips. Zen right now in complete control. Here comes the VIP. Can they make it. Vip's gonna fall. Lil Rax trying to go for the combat roll. Can the McCree make this happen? Sleep Dart connecting from San, but the Ana can't really fight the McCree and the Zarya in this fight. 2 kills right now, and Razorboard goes for the shatter. Doesn't get too much. That was a good anti-heal, but an even bigger shatter now from Skrong. Legend on the side, gonna be able to keep the contest alive. Sam Baron, a pop a paper bag, and the two become one. I am Groot, the only one left. He's gonna die. Azure knocked into the air, gets sniped up, and the red team, even after all that, will get the full capture of the point.
Score
Why are you so restless? Why are you so restless? Well, yeah, that was just a complete stomp there by the red team. They figure out their momentum, they figure out their chemistry, and they just made it work. The biggest mistakes there for the blue squad, the hit scans not in the proper position. Lil Rax and Seal weren't able to go for the contest on the second, got staggered on the third, and it just wasn't enough in terms of the transcendence against an anti-heal perfectly placed by San. So just a few problems there for the blue squad. Hopefully they can work out the kinks and make this one a round 2 to believe in. But 358 on the red team side bank is already a tough task to beat in the first place. So maybe the red team might be able to go for the full hold here. We will see, as they have decided to go for a similar lineup. Gonna go for the double hit scan with Akame and Vip. Okay. Yeah. Hi guys! Thank you guys. I'm sorry we didn't get to hang out too much, but you guys now know my address. So you can just drop on by. Yes, ganun lang. Just show up. Make...
Number one.
Nice joke. Like... Alam mo, I'm realistic about it, especially in the local scene. It's a good 8th place, I'll give it. But you know, at least it has something. At least.
I have the perfect solution
Whoa.
to fix the problems of Overwatch.
What?
one.
Free to play?
It's only one word. It's called mobile.
Fuck up, shut up, leave my house. But yeah, Akame ready, making Lil Rax leave the safety of his spawn, giving him back, and Azure gonna get that headshot. So apparently, the best way to solve Overwatch would apparently to make it mobile. Vips on the other hand, with a takedown on the Seal. Can Ash actually get some more kills as there's a jump on in Skrull right now, keeping the pressure on, and gets a shock and all onto San. Big anti-heal there from I Am Groot. Looks like he's planting the seeds of destruction here, and Skrull just keeping on the pressure, looking to get the damage done. Lil Rax with a good snipe onto Akame and trying to get into the backline. Spots out the Lucio of Paper Bag, who's dancing around by the corner. Will it be able to stay alive? Vips now with a shot onto 2, and can the team of Zen be able to turn things around as the second tick is taken already? Akame looking for a target, but no, Pepega gonna get a kill onto Vips already. Big Rax gonna be able to get that first capture on the checkpoint, and we will see the payload push on to the second part. Now, an interesting composition here for Big Rax. They have the Zen and they have the Ana. Gonna be very focused on focusing down a Discord target that Azure will mark. On the other hand, Luciana a little more safe here for the red squad. Very, very mobile, very agile, and very, very good in terms of healing. Now, they do have Akame switching over to the Genji. I like this pick alongside the Lucio. Can speed boost the Dragon Blade if ever. Lil Rax, though, showing his stuff, showing his prowess with the hit scan, and gets a takedown onto 1 already. Gets met by the Genji, and Akame just dashing on and gets the score that up. And here comes the duel between the Widow and the Cyborg. Look at this, Lil Rax looking for that kill, gets it on the Akame. Akame with a very questionable rotation. He just doesn't want to get headshotted, but still, by using the SMG, Akame just flaming away. That is absolute flame right there from Akame. Let's see if this is gonna keep Lil Rax in the game as of this moment. Looking for a snipe down onto Vips. Good soundbar though from Paper Bag, as if he actually knew or not. We have an Anubis though onto Seal, and let's see the Tracer get the melee done onto the Genji. Big Rax right now keeping on the pressure. We have Transcendence here from Azure as well. Big Rax still trying to stay into this. There's the Shatter though, and Razor Boy looking for an opening, but it doesn't get it. Skrull on the other hand, Primal Rage is about. He's going for some punches, kicks, and looking to get the Fist of Fury. Gonna focus fire onto the Reinhardt right now, but Razor Boy just way too tanky along the way. For the team of Zen, this looks like it is gonna be a situation where Big Rax is gonna be snowballing out of control. Looks like both squads know how to attack well, just don't know how to defend. Akame now with a takedown onto Lil Rax, and this might be here for the long haul. This 5 minute and 15 second push for the blue squad gonna be a tough time to actually defend against. Pepega right now playing DPS, gonna get felled by Racer Boy. Azure in the middle line, tossing out those Discord Orbs as well. Paper Bag though coming into the middle line, and then here comes Akame again. Akame now with the blade, looking to go for the cut, trying to get some savage dabs on, and gonna get that takedown onto I Am Groot. On the other hand, Skra again able to leap into the fray, just shocking and awing the Genji. Another kill with the Tesla Cannon, and big racks, big balls, big plays, and big push. But in the meantime, we have a soundbar here for Paper Bag, so Zen not out of this fight yet. What they need to do is stabilize, and they have decided to switch on over to the Doomfist. Interesting to note that no team has played the Brigitte yet, but this might be Akame forcing things to fall into a domino effect. There's the anti-heal onto 2. Akame now gonna go for the takedown onto Rax. Self-destruct. Oh, that is a post bomb from Seal, who gets a kill onto Legend, and the Tracer now having some fun in the backline, zipping around. Boom, bam, yeah, bomb, Kung Fu Panda. But Akame gonna get 2 takedowns instead. Zen gonna keep on keeping on, and this team is gonna be able to defend this. I actually don't know the 3 lyrics of Kung Fu Panda, so that was the biggest try I could get about it. So if you guys actually watch Kung Fu Panda, hit me up with those sweet lyrics. As Big Rocks right now gonna decide to use the Widowmaker on the high ground, look for a pick onto San. Good movement from Diana though, and spots out the Widow along the way. Here comes Paper Bag now, gonna go for the push alongside the rest of the Red Cut, try and defend this. And we have a Meteor Strike. Akame trying to get into the backline, gonna smash into Pepega, gonna go for another target, but Azure with the orbs and gets the kill onto Akame. Another perfect play from the Zenyatta, and we have the chance as well to keep the blue team alive. Skra right now gonna keep alive, gonna look for a way to go for the primal, but instead gonna shock Razor Boy first to his demise. Seal on the other hand keeping on the tracking. Vips with a good shot and a takedown onto the Tracer. Now for Team Zen, they have a few options here to keep the stall going. There's a Tracer right now, gonna keep the contest. Good anti-heal onto the Winston and the Diva as well, but this will force Skra to go for the Primal Rage. Now, as the Winston is rampaging, this will allow the rest of the defense to actually stabilize by the point. Lorax still gonna get a good snipe onto Paper Bag, looking for Bob next. Vips right now with a takedown onto 1. Bob popping off and popping heads. That's what you get for having Computer as a teammate. Legend has switched on over to that Doomfist, Racer Boy on the Wrecking Ball. So for Team Zen, this is gonna be a lineup that is really good at contesting 3 DPS, 1 tank, but not really too stable in a elongated fight. So if this was a time for Big Rocks to actually reconvene and play slowly, this would be it against the opponent. Because everybody is Kung Fu fighting. That's the wrong song, friend. That's yeah, nice. There you go. That's Claire singing it in the background. But Pepega down with a kill on the Legend. What is that? We're mid-game. Racer Boy really low. Gonna get jumped on by Skra. Here comes the Winston just trying to put a shock onto San. And there you go. Another taste onto the ground. I don't think her heart can take it. But Akame now just gonna kill the backline with the Tracer. Seal with a huge pulse bomb as well. Akame now with a takedown onto Azure. And here comes the Seismic Sound. Here comes the Meteor Strike rather. And there's the punch. Legend doesn't get much. Seal again just having a field day here. Just having a good time sprinting around. Big Rocks still in this fight. But they are running out of time because the red team of Zen just has been able to stabilize so heavily with this 1-3-2 combination. Another jump in from Skra. This time he doesn't have the Primal Rage, and this looks pretty bad here for Big Rocks. The biggest problem for them right now is they're just throwing their lives into the meat grinder, and Seal, while he is absolutely stellar on this Tracer, he hasn't been able to get the kills in the time that the team is able to push all by themselves. Seal and Lorax now with a pick off onto 2. Here comes the Doomfist. Down goes the Doomfist. The mines are there. The Tracer keeping the push. Akame now gonna go for the duel. And we have Skra with the Primal Rage as well. He's looking to actually get a boop or 2 onto Diana and the Lucio. But we still have San staying on. There's the Discorp and there's the takedown. Azure with the Focus Fire. This looks like this might be the opportunity as Bob runs on by. Vips is forced to stay on the payload. And Racer Boy now in position to keep the contest going. The Doomfist though is still in this fight but not for long. Racer Boy gonna go for the rotation. Lil Rax still popping off and popping heads. There's the takedowns. And finally, Big Rax gonna be able to get the capture on Hollywood as well. That was very close there for both squads. But it looks like the blue team has a minute to the 4-14 that the red team has. It's just gonna be a tough time. The biggest problem there was, again, the red squad able to stall and switch on over to a stall lineup enough to get those kills. I love the play from Legend, Akame, and Vips on those 3 DPS, and Racer Boy on that Wrecking Ball, but this time they are going to be deciding to play on something a little more stable to defend this as much as possible. Looking for a full hold here with 4:14 on the clock on their next attack against a 1-minute marker here for Big Rax. This has to be big plays from Lil Rax or even Seal.
I'm ready to kill.
Oh yeah, we will see. We will see what's gonna be in store for us, as we do have a Widowmaker as well as a Tracer in their lineup. Big Rock's gonna try to make this work as they're gonna be on that Zen, and this really goes to show that the DPS lineup is gonna be the focal point of the blue team. No, we have a Fusho. Okay, that's interesting. I would have expected Azure to stay on the Zen, but oh, we're gonna have Mercy. No, we're gonna get okay. Never mind. So I was gonna say we would have gotten the Zen there and the Discord or target for the Tracer and the Widow. You only swap out the Zen if you see a dive composition or just a way for the opponent to actually get an instant snipe for you. So I am Group right now trying to decide if he's gonna switch on over to the Zenyatta or still stay on the Lucio. Looks like they're gonna go for the push with this, but I am Group not really with the rest of the team. We have Legend right now isolated and taken apart. Big Rock's gonna go for the contest along the way. There's a bubble onto the Reinhardt, and we have Racer Boy now keeping the defense holding. Akame and Peppergodo gonna be trading some kills and keep an eye out on this Diva. He is up on top, Scrawl with a good leap, Lil Rax with a frag onto Racer Boy, and this is Big Rax now making the opening that they need. They are just busting open the gates, calling every talent agency, and looks like they're gonna be booked for a one-way trip into Hollywood. The first tick taken already, and 10 seconds are there to go. So the overtime gonna be a one last chance here for Big Rax. They are gonna be able to get the first point here on Hollywood. But the biggest problem right now is how fast are they gonna be forced off the payload. For the squad of Zen, we have Akame close to the Dragon Strike. So if Akame can actually let it rip into the middle line, Zen will be able to force the opponents out. But Seal with a huge pulse bomb there takes care of Vips. No barrier available, doesn't have enough HP to stay alive. And now the Dragon Strike out of desperation, and Akame will be able to get the frag onto one. But that's not the Dragon Strike that they needed in that fight. Akame will hope to try and get the ultimate in time as Lil Rax now gets a flank, gets that kill, Infrasight available, and Big Rax just going for those big plays. This is gonna be a big long push, and honestly, this already looks good here with their 1 minute. That Infrasight doing some work, doing some intel, and we have Legend knowing that if he comes out, he's gonna get sniped. He gets tagged already by the Fist, but the Doom is gonna be able to shrug it off, but can't shrug off all those bullets as Seal gonna be able to pepper him with some sprays and praise. Seal right now keeping on the pressure. Vips in a spot of trouble, gonna get taken apart. There's a nano boost on the Racer Warrior who goes for the shatter. Is it gonna be enough as they come into the backline? They do get to the payload under a lot of duress, but still the blue team keeping the numbers. Oh, Scrap. Oh, that's unfortunate there for Scraw. He pops the Primal Rage by mistake. Fat figure all day, every day. And this is gonna be a bad spot here for the blue team, because they won't have the Primal Rage to stall out the oncoming onslaught of ultimates. So even though they get that second checkpoint, they are gonna be in a situation, they are at a disadvantage. Seal right now, another pick off, this time onto Paper Bag. The barrier just making the pulse bomb fall onto the ground and gets the kill onto the Lucio instead. A 1-for-1 trade though, as Lyrax will get felled by Akame. We have Seal and Akame right now gonna go for a duel with Racer Boy still keeping on with the shield. Graviton Surge is available here for Vips, however, can Team Zen get this done? We do have Skrar right now, Seal rather, looking to go for some blinks. There's the push on in, and Vips gonna let it rip. No, the defense matrix on point. Pepper gonna win the self-destruct up on top, and it's gonna get a takedown onto Akame. Racer Boy forced to put down the shield because he doesn't have much health in it. Again, I am Brute now gonna get tagged by the foot and out of lower. That poor Lucio can't do anything. Gonna get crippled in this one. Seal and Skrar though do get to the SNS connection. Gonna go for the push on, and here comes a dive now from the Winston, and Skra just spotting out everyone in the opposing side. Now Vips is gonna be the first target. That Ash can't even do anything in the face of adversity, and big plays here from Big Rax. 6-3 the score. Absolutely stellar stuff. We are going in for the long haul here on Hollywood.
Switching sides.
That was way good there from Blue Squad. Unfortunately, oh, we don't have much viewers anymore. That's unfortunate because this game is actually pretty good. But yeah, I guess people are getting tired. We have been casting for almost 3.5 hours, and it's already December 1. But here's what it is. This Hollywood game has been such an interesting one between these two teams. Just Lil Rax, when given the opportunity to shine, he does so in the brightest way. Seal as well, tracer pressure, absolutely perfect. The tank line has been really good as well. Skra and Pepega able to make these micro plays, and of course, I'm just gonna go praise everyone. Iron Groot and Azure, just the perfect healing coming on out. And I think I would have preferred if they went for the Zen here, Zen on the offense, but they did make the Lucio work as much as possible. So Big Rocks right now firing on cylinders, looking like they are one well-oiled machine. Okay, anyway, let's get into this one. We will see. We will see. Let's see. Okay, there you go. So yeah, Big Rocks now gonna be out in front. There are a few shots here and there. Akame with a shot onto Lil Rax as well. And we have the with the mines in effect. So for Team Zen, that first pick is pretty huge, but Lil Rax is gonna be a hero that can— oh, Akame! That is absolutely clutch! Gets the headshot on the seal. Perfect shot, and just Akame impressing even his opponent. 3 kills already, and this is gonna be the team of Zen on fire. Lil Rax knows he has to go for the Widowmaker first, because if Akame can actually get a shot to hit like that, that is gonna be such a bane in this defense. Now San with the takedown onto the opposing Ana, and really just showing their stuff here. The 2 DPS, the Genji, and the Widowmaker trying to impress. Akame now gonna meet Seal out in front again. There's the pulse bomb, doesn't get too much. Lil Rax with a punch onto Legend, and what was the Lucian doing all the way in the backline? The payload though has been forgotten by the defense, and Racer Boy will be able to get rid of the 2 tank lines in this fight. Funny stuff between Seal and San, but I is not gonna lie, that shot was sick. Absolutely stellar shot there from Akame. We have Seal right now gonna go for the flank again, look to get a pick off, but Paper Bag now gonna be able to get trade and take down the Seal. Just that's when your Ana doesn't panic, just goes for the shot, keeping calm under pressure, keeping calm even in the most dire of circumstances. We have Akame right now looking for a flank onto the right hand side, gonna be moved up top, and this is gonna be the infra side ticking down along the way. They did get a few shots here and there, but this is gonna be Team Zen looking now for another opportunity. On the other end, Azure is there. Self-destruct is tossed on out. Peppergirl looking for a kill, but doesn't get much. The red team actually doesn't need to stay by the payload because they do have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, and they do get wiped out one by one. The staggers are there, the slow push is there, and here comes the defense able to hold on by the gateway. Now, 3 ultimates are available here for the defense. We have the Meteor Strike, we have the Trance, and we have the Pulse Bomb. Seal is in the backline again, looking for that target onto Akame. The Widowmaker gets the bubble. Here comes Vips, putting on the pressure, but the laser beam is dodged. Akame now gonna fall as a good stick from Seal. Even not on the hero, but just puts it onto the wall. Just a good trap for that Widowmaker. Now, a 3L system here for Big Rocks. Their defense has been such a damage-oriented one. It has been so much space made by both the Tracer and the Doomfist, allowing the Diva and the Winston to just go for the jump as soon as they can. So really, it is Skra and Pepega engaging on their own prerogative. They are just able to go on targets they want to and focus them down so easily without the numbers advantage going in the favor of the offense. Now Seal gets through. The Tracer just honestly spawn camping here. This is Seal and Lil Rax showing everyone how it's done. Pulse Bomb is available here for Big Rax, and the 4 minutes have become 1. 4 points here for the red team, but it's still nothing compared to the 6 the blue squad has. This might be it here, unless the red team can go for that one push, but things look pretty dire so far. Vips does get a good snipe onto Lil Rax, and there's a takedown onto Seal. 4 have fallen already, and this is the opportunity Zen has been waiting for. They're gonna be able to go for the push past the saloon into the 3rd point as soon as possible. Can they actually make it, or will the blue team actually get those staggers? They are gonna try to regroup behind the studio first. We have a Kame now just waiting on for a target. Good position here to try and hide. And we'll see if Lorax will be able to spot this. He doesn't though. And there's the Tracer just gonna sneak on by. There's the D.Va now putting on the pressure, and Steel's Crow do get two. Interesting that the Kame didn't actually go for the punch there onto the opposing Doomfist. But we'll see right now if it's gonna be enough, because 10 seconds are remaining. This has to be all on the Tracer because the backline contest is gonna be so important. Legend tried the wall ride around. There's the Wrecking Ball from Razor Boy, and we have the overtime. Zen still in this fight, but this might be the last one here. Self-destruct now into the middle, and it gets a hit onto Razor Boy. The Wrecking Ball in the spot of trouble, really low, getting focused down by the D.Va, and we have Standby grenaded up to hit the Cactus, and that's gonna be the demise. Contest is there from Bob, but Pips gonna be losing the ultimate, and that's gonna be the game.
Victory.
Everyone showing.
Play of the game.
Apparently, everyone is showing in these games. Shot. Oh, that was a good shot onto I Am Groot. And I like the shot onto the Widow, but it really goes to show it's not as potent as a Widowmaker. Of course, not as potent as a Hanzo. It's just a good in-between and a good showcase by Vips. My Widow fire. So we'll see if we are gonna be going in for the next ones. We had a bit of fun there, but yeah. Well, Cat's gone. Yeah, Cat is gone. We have lost Lars as well as who's that? We have also said goodbye to loading. So we will see if we can still keep going on. Damn, people just having some fun, just still having some games. The spectators in full force today. So we'll see if we can get some more games going. The Singaporean community absolutely, just pretty passionate with this one. They just really want to play their games against each other. And let's see if it's gonna be enough to go for one last. I think we've been at a situation where both the stream, the casting, and the players know they were like at that one last. But it comes to a point where people come in just in time to actually play another one, which is very interesting to say the least. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, what is that email? You get a random vibration right there. Such passion, much while playing Blackout, dude. I just like to make you guys look good, okay? Wink, wink. At least you're a lot better than other communities, especially in what you guys do. I'm not in Blackout. Wow! What are you doing then? Come here. Come to me, my sweetest friend. I actually play some. I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna play some beats. Oh man, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think this is a little dangerous. I wonder if we can actually make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. Does this mean that Cal has to play? I don't feel good enough to cast today. Oh, kids. Okay, no problem then. I'm just like at the low point already. I'm just like chilling. But since we're here, let's get all the games casted as much as possible. With the game naman, I don't like put less effort. It's just, it's a little more tiring. Also, let's keep going. Let's keep going till we can, as much as possible. I'm pretty excited because that Hollywood game was very interesting. How it just turned things around. Okay, no Wi-Fi in DreamHack. That kind of sucks. Oh yeah, I think we're done. I think we are done. There you go. We don't have enough players. And there you go. GG guys. GG's. Thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you. Okay. Play some good songs, fam. It's okay. We're done. We are done for the day. And time to stream Blackout. Now I'm gonna rest real quick. I'm gonna get some stuff done because I still have Ashes to cast tomorrow. I have to wake up early to fix up a few things. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning on in. Shoutouts again to the WTF community for letting us cast this. Hopefully, we will see a regular stream of casters for their end as well. And of course, it's always a pleasure to be able to do so. Thank you guys for the subs today. And thank you for the follows as well. That resub from thanks 9 months. Poggers, my doggers. Super duper hard. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for later this afternoon for some casting in Dash to Ashes tournament. C Invitational rather. It's not a tournament, but it is Blizzard official. So I'll be posting about that in the page soon. See you, Daks. Goodbye. Goodbye, Koa. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the follow. What is going on? Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Cal. And yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm too tired to do anything too energetic. Yeah. I don't know what that was. Bye!